all right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome one, welcome all to another Mario Kart Wii GSC cast. It's been a bit, but we're back at it again. Once more with qualifiers. We got another D1 qualifier for you guys. We did have ZC versus YSL last weekend, in which we saw a 2-0 sweep from ZC, the defending D1 team. We've got ourselves another D1 qualifier with Team Leops, the Division 1 team, defending their place against challenging Perma JC. So far, it's just going to be me, and I'll be joined by Sparkster in a little bit. And of course, we have our wonderfully goated stream host, Astra. And yeah, we're going to be underway in just a moment. We have roughly, I think, 7 in room, so we're going to make this a bit of a quick fire introduction here. Once again, the defending team, Team Leops, with their lineup of Leops, Macy, TK, Flary, and Yoshi Chris. So, right away, from my expertise and my knowledge of certain players in the community, I can already tell you that a surprise, a bit of a pop out here, Flary. He has returned to the community for the first time in a few seasons now, and he is already in D1. Granted, he was a strong player in prior seasons, but to see him in Team Leops in Division 1, it's a good sight to see. Very strong player, and he's making... I don't remember the exact extent of his high div knowledge per se, but what I do know is that he is a solid player with plenty of experience. That being said, he's playing alongside Leops, Macy, and TK, who personify experience. TK, been around since the dawn of time, all the way back, way back in the pre-Weem days. And then Macy, of course, has been around the Weemfi days since 2016. Leops, of course, also been around for a long time, been in and out of the community, has had a bit of a mixed bag reputation in regards to his play style. Some people think he's a solid player, like really good player. Others think he's a bit more on the indiv side, but nonetheless, he is a very, very strong runner and not one to underestimate. That being said, this team, I wonder how they're going to mesh, because this team seems like it's a mix of players that have played together but also have not. So we saw, Macy playing for AI for a long time, and now is being thrown into the Leops roster. Again, I mentioned Flary coming back into the community since a few seasons. YC being a bagger that has bounced around various teams. So strong runners individually. The question is, can they gel together against Perma JC? If we switch to their lineup, of course, they probably want to take advantage of this Team Leops team, who are strong on paper, but not entirely sure how they will fit together. So in this regard, though, with JC, they also are slightly a bit of a mixed bag in regards to chem. This is going to be not Casperinos, by the way. It's Shaywan / Casper CA. Fatal, Ray, Kairos, and Luxie. So right away, another player returning into the scene. Ray hasn't played for a few seasons, I think. I don't know. I know Flary hasn't, but Ray I haven't seen too much in the spotlight lately. I don't know if he's played the last couple seasons. But another standout here is Kairos running. He did a bag for LV last season in Division 1, and prior seasons, he did bag for Apocalypse, Luna, and various Apocalypse teams. He is going to be in the running department, so that's another little shakeup that we're going to see for JC. And then Luxie, very established bagger. So, yeah, I guess both teams have a bit of a mixed bag. I've said that like 3 or 4 times now. Take a shot in regards to chemistry, but JC also have strong runners here. I do see Fatal has been playing several seasons in D3 and D2 respectively. And I don't know if this is D1 debut, but I don't quite remember seeing Fatal in D1 for a while at the very least. So I am very interested to see how Fatal does in Division 2, challenging up to D1. That being said, I do think this is actually a pretty, even contest for the most part. There are a lot of different factors that can play into this match. I haven't really seen these teams scrim together against each other of course, Team Leops is really making a return as a team after having mixed divisional placements. I remember Leops had what, D3 or D4 placement like 4 or 5 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago. I don't exactly know, but JC, not too much GSC experience, but they've been around in scrims and wars and whatnot. And yeah, a lot of different factors that can tie into this. So it's really hard to predict. Really hard to predict. But if I were to make a prediction, I will say 2-1 Leops. I think it'll be a bit swingy. I don't think it's going to be one team dominating. I do think we'll see some swings. But yeah, 2-1 Leops is my prediction. And bagging battle, I do favor Luxie slightly, but take nothing away from YC. Has some experience, and I think can contest Luxie. So that being said, when we started this this stream, we were 7 in. Now we're 8 in. So much for the rapid fire nature of what I guess we'll still have some time to talk about other things. Yeah, so we'll just be waiting on the last few players to join the room. And I guess, Astro, if you have anything to add, be my guest. We're still waiting on Sparkster. Let me know if you have any insight and ask for these two teams or anybody in these two teams. Astro is muted currently. He is our stream host, but I wanted to include Astro a little bit. Oh, okay, background noise. Gotcha. No worries. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I want to see, maybe take a look at rep chat to see if there's anything currently holding up the room. Doesn't look like there's anything holding up the room. It's just one friend code post, and that's it. So yeah, we'll be right back. We'll take a short break, and then we'll be right back when the room starts. Stay tuned. Let me know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got 10 in room, and no, looks like 9 still. But I wanted to return from the early break because I do have a couple pointers. For one, we're gonna have Sparkster joining in just a moment. But second, I would like to correct myself because I realized I made a grave error when talking about the lineups. Kairos, not Kaizo, by the way. Kairos has been a runner in high divs for several seasons now. For a moment, I thought it was Kaizo. Not to be confused with Kaizo, who bagged with LV last season and bagged with AP in previous seasons. I would like to apologize to everyone for that mistake. I had a very hectic morning, which includes my car. I got into a rough accident yesterday, but I had to zip tie my hood. Essentially 3-car pileup. I was in the middle on the freeway, and the car behind me pushed me into the car in front of me. So, yeah, sorry, I'm still a little bit kind of frazzled from all that. So yeah, I was just kind of trying to rattle off stuff and realized I mistook Kairos and Kaizo. So I would like to apologize for that. I'm okay. Didn't get hurt. I appreciate your concern, Astro. But I already made the claim with the insurance and stuff. I just gotta wait. My focus and my attention now is solely gonna be on Mario Kart. One of the very things I am most passionate about. That being said, we're joined by Sparkster. How you doing today?
Hey man, sorry for being a bit late, but just in time to join before we get started here.
Yeah. So we went over the lineups. Kind of a bit of a shake-up surprise from both teams. You have the return of Flary for the first time in a few seasons playing for Leops. We have the return of Ray. Haven't seen him too much in the limelight as of previous couple seasons, playing for JC. And I don't know if you got a look at the lineups or if you're familiar with the lineups. Do you have anything to add?
It's definitely going to be interesting to see kind of how much, especially Team Leops has been de-rusting on RTs, because I would say that JC is definitely the more recently kind of active / newer gen type players. So
yeah,
and
I'd say that's
kinda,
a fair assessment to make. Yeah, I mean we got
yeah.
people like Flary coming back. We have TK that I don't think played last season for Chillywogs. I don't think he had a team last season. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's a matter of
he's only
de-rusting. Did
been
have
bagging
Leops
for the
2-1.
last few seasons.
What'd you say?
He's only been bagging for the last few seasons.
Yeah, it's a fair assessment. So de-rusting in the running department. That being said, he is a strong runner, and I did mention Leops too. Again, a bit mixed opinions with people in the community, but the overarching thought is that he is a strong runner regardless of his team play. So we'll see what happens here. Holding up the front in first, with Macy strongly behind him.
So far, Leops holding it down in one round.
Oh,
But
blue
early
instantly,
blue. Yeah, early blue. So definitely going to shake up the spots a bit here. And Yoshikris in 10 right now, so we could maybe see Team Leops pulling a possible early shotgun. Flary very close to Mega there, but
yeah, it was
hitting a
good
banana.
communication. Good communication between them, but good Mega Ultra there. Sometimes Mega Ultra can be a little bit hairy to take, but Flary took it very well. Unfortunate, though, with that Nana following through. That is going to bring him down to second with a 2-3 for Leops behind Macy, still a top 3 overall.
Another blue comes onto Macy, so going to switch up spots.
Yeah,
again.
maybe we might see it. Oh, a third blue. I was gonna say
another blue.
We might see a TS attempt from if they have shock, assuming YC has it. We might see a TS attempt onto JC taking cut, but it doesn't look like there is. Only one person taking Ultra, though. We'll take a look at who that is in just a moment. That is going to be Kairos for JC to break up that top 3.
The shock does come out, and Ray dodging
Drop
and Phil
maybe?
could definitely get into 1 here.
Ray, yep, he is in 1.
These shrooms here from Fatal can be definitely good here. Can maybe even get second.
That shock shook up so much. We're seeing a 134 here, a 135 for JC, a top 2 now with that shroom. Yeah, I was looking at the other POV for a moment, didn't see that Fatal had that shroom to take cut, and that shock completely changed the complexion of that race. It was top 2-4 for Leops, switched to a top 2, possibly 4 for JC.
Yeah, no, those blues especially definitely consistently switching up, kind of.
Oh yeah, yeah. JC got everything they needed that race, essentially, to switch it up.
And yeah, top 2, 4, 5, definitely the start that they need.
JC will definitely take that and go to the bank, and they will definitely take that and buy as many lottery tickets as they can with that. Top 2, 4, 5 is extremely strong start. We probably will be seeing something like a TF or a RBC coming out here.
Yeah, it's going to be very important for, especially if they do get TF to keep all the draft spots here. And if they do execute that beginning good on TF, then especially that it's a sitting track, they could definitely use that to their advantage. But Team Leops is definitely hoping for this Gardens pick to not let JC kind of stack good winning races, and that's exactly what they get here with Gardens.
Gardens, yeah, good shake up here. And a little bit, I did mention that I thought Luxie would have the slight edge over YC in the bagging department. Though, obviously, it's only one race. A bit unlucky for YC not to get it. But this is a very, very 50-50 bagging track with some mind games, though. Who's going to commit first? Who's going to commit second? Who's going to pull Bill in 9 versus, who's going to pull Golden in 9 is usually what we see in Gardens.
And the drop stars on the change jumps are also going to be
already an early
factor.
commitment from the first bagger, though. We're going to take a look to see who that was. Did not see on either POV.
One did drop Bill. I think that was JC's bagger.
Yeah, Bill in 9th there. I thought that early commitment from YC was a sign that somebody had Bill, but it doesn't look to be the case.
And YC is going to be getting a box 10 here, so high chance that Team Leops could have an early shock here, and they might need to use an early shock here, depending on the top spots. But these Trail Streams 5 for Macy, very clutch.
Yeah, some early shroom pulls after that POW, but it's gonna be, it looks like a 1-3. Yeah, 1-3 for JC. Kairos is slowing heavy though. Is there blue coming in? No, I think he might have just partially failed. Leops overtakes in 1. Not sure what happened there with Kairos.
Yeah, Macy is still holding 2 shrooms in 3rd in the other POV, so it's very good position for him considering that. Considering if shock does not come in the next sort of 10-ish seconds.
Oh, but pay attention though. Luxie went around cut. Not sure if that's a sign of anything. Goes forward though.
Could be dropping star potentially.
Maybe that's a possibility. Yeah. Looks like it's a YC shock. It's gonna be a Leops shock here. But fatal, dodging, very clutch.
TK actually picking up.
Or maybe it might have been a JC shock, man. Might have been a JC shock.
Potentially,
yeah. I thought I saw the bagger spinning out. Casper at the back fib, yeah. Oof. Are they sharing this?
Oh my god, did blue split?
I thought it did. Did it? Yeah. I think it did. Yes, it did.
It's top 2 right now for Team Leops, actually.
That blue absolutely split.
Yeah. That
European to the NA lag. Absolutely a factor there. Yeah, it was a JC shock, by the way. So, yeah, JC shock bringing the 2 Dodgers up to top 2, and a blue split to top 2 brings them right back down. That was insane lag. I mean, the second, well, not really insane. It's understandable. The second fatal touches first. He's not going to be in first in Casper's screen. Hence the lag.
Yeah, definitely a very clutch shock on Luxie's side there, was getting a bit out of control with JC having kind of more favorable items. I think it was only Macy having those shrooms there.
Yeah, and the reason why, I mean, I initially thought pay attention to Luxie when around cut. I thought he either had shock or a star, but initially thought it was a star, but then it ended up being the shock. And really, that race, there was really not much to talk about in that race because there was a lot of like mid-pack chaos. We didn't see too much of stuff in the front. That's kind of how it is with Gardens. You see shroom takers, you see like, it's mainly more so like contextual purposes of what's going on with bagging battle and whatnot. But we did see that chaotic ending favoring Leops. So they definitely will take that chaotic ending to kind of partially nullify that triple blue race on DDR.
And 2 tracks here that spots could be mixed up. BC3, so definitely gonna be interesting to see all the cut takers here. Is like a million ways to take all the cuts. So.
Oh man, this is, every time I cast, I'm always looking forward to a BC3 race. This is like my favorite track to cast. Love it. Anything can happen.
Macy deciding to throw.
Instant back. Wow.
Yeah. Casper going to try schlagging these greens potentially, but Macy opting to go.
Grief. Yeah, he could grief. If you want to switch to switch to Macy, maybe you see a grief on cut or a cut take.
Oh,
Gets Casper.
makes Ultra very clean from Macy, and early one with a tiny lead as well.
Oh, Fatal
And
and TK with a bit of an exchange. If we want to switch back over to that POV, TK with a backspin misses Fatal. Fatal with the snipe misses TK. We're going to see more of an exchange. A T-Pow here from JC on a TK. Might get him. Not quite. Oh, he pulls a shroom. Then there you go. He does overtake.
it does get into second, and Macy is holding it down comfortably in one right now. And does seem that YC is gone 10, I believe, but he did just
Not quite gone,
respawn.
but still, yeah, still 10. Not quite gone, but
Yeah.
that's a sign that he has Shocker Bill. He's not really doing anything right now. Shocker Bill being held by YC. By Yoshi Chris, yeah.
The cut is blocked.
Looks like Shock. He goes around. He goes around. YC goes
Yeah.
around. Or Luxie, rather.
Can't-
Looks like, yeah, Luxie actually goes around. Okay.
Can't really tell kind of mid-pack just because both our POVs are in top 2, but Macy is most likely just going to be holding down his one. I like the green behind the
Flurry gets hit by
fib.
Battle.
Oh my
Is he off? No.
It was a really good green though. Hit it into the fibs. You can't really even see it.
Can't see that, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a niche play.
Macy's just gonna try blocking cut here, but that Nana from last lap should still be there.
Go
Plus
for
any
Ultra or no balls? No? Okay, it's fine. That's a safe play. I mean, if you lose second, it's monumental. Just keep second if you're Fatal.
Not sure where potential shock, but it does seem Casper does fail Ultra and is going to be looking like a Macy first and Fatal in second with pretty huge packs, but we'll kind of just have to guess who gets the remaining spots.
Oh, he
But
doesn't
with
slow.
Fatal crossing, does maybe say that Leops is in third.
Oh, this is a huge shock swing, though. We can't really tell who's coming up. Who's coming up? That's the burning question.
Someone is started off, so I'll have to see who is getting A. But if I had to guess, Leops was 1-3 before the shock, but we'll see if
Shock. That
maybe
shock
JC.
swung it for a last second shock on BC3. That was a much bigger swing than I would have thought.
Yeah,
It
1-3,
looks like a Leops
4.
shock in
Yeah.
the end.
But yeah, really well played from both our POVs staying in the front end, especially from Macy to perfectly block the shroom cut, so to even larger pack split.
I mean, you have to go for Ultra there if you're Macy. If you have triple greens in that in fifth, you have to go for Ultra in that. I mean, if you have triple greens in, let's just say you somehow sneak your way up to second, yeah, you still go for it because you have protection. But I mean, considering you're fifth right behind JC, you have to go for it. I mean, you have, firstly, you grief Casper, and you go for it. It's a double whammy. So that's exactly what Macy did. And yeah, definitely secured their first and a 3-4 to boot for Team Leops. 1 point deficit now.
Yeah, they're definitely bringing it back here, and good to not let that, one bad race affect their next sort of 4 to 5 races, and are seeing an RBC. So this
yeah,
would be
this
good
is a good
for
pick
Team
for
Leops.
1-3-4. I think this is the standard 1-3-4. If it's top 2-4, then you go for TF. But second is a massive wild card spot if it picks TF. So they opt to go for RBC instead.
We see Fatal in 1.
Yeah.
Very good start.
I guess a minor. Okay, Macy. I was going to say a minor lag start in the beginning for Macy, but somehow cheeses triple greens in a high spot. That is massive. And a good snipe, though, nonetheless. Don't take anything away from Macy.
Does seem...
Oh, this is big if you're Kairos. This is good to back the 3-4, but instead he to try to snipe Leops there.
Does seem Macy does stop Mega.
Oh, this is huge if you're Macy. Draft Leops, and I was going to say maybe get around Leops, but it would have been too risky. So they opt to keep that top 2 there. Good team call on the back. Doesn't look like the back gets anybody, though, from Leops.
Yeah, I think we saw TK and Flare in 4 or 5, so we definitely need JC to start chaining for blue and those nanas and
Ray
fib.
gets
Deadly
Nana.
combo.
The fib doesn't connect, but good coordination. This is absolutely a massive, massive top 2 spot. I mean, you back spam, you double back spam. You don't want to fall behind here.
Yeah, they'll definitely, or JC definitely needs at least one blue, and there is a blue coming,
There it
so
is.
at least a start for JC for a possible comeback and an early shock coming out.
Kairos dodges.
Yeah.
Nope. We'll see how that shakes up. Kairos does take the cut into 1. Let's see this POV and see what kind of shakeup there will be.
Macy is holding out in second, but Fatal is.
Oh!
How does that TC pass?
How in the world does that TC pass? I have no idea. Had to have been in midair, like ditch in midair before he landed
on top of the rail and still
I've
passed.
never seen that in exchange in my life.
But now, Team Leops will most likely need to chain for blue here, unless they do pull a late shock. And
would you say it's a misplay though from Fatal instead of trying to break the red tight, or it's hard to say.
The red's since he was shrimming, the red was following him.
The red was gonna connect
so
anyway.
Maybe,
yeah, it was hard to say there the extent of how far that red was, but nonetheless though, still a big break in 1. But there's a blue coming right back. Finally, Leops getting some blue luck.
You could see I would think Kairos dodged it possibly.
Oh, he dodged it. Yeah, he had an extra shrimming boot from that dodge in lap 2.
But we do see a lot of Team Leops actually in the front.
Yeah, bottom 2 it looks like from JC from the looks of it. I think that's 8th. It has to be 8th for JC. Yep.
Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 6 for Team Leops, but definitely a lot of plays that switched up the spots. We did see the greens from Macy lap 1 and that red and TC pass onto Fatal on the rail. That was just ridiculous.
The TC pass onto Fatal was Fatal, but don't throw tomatoes at me, guys. Yeah, but Astro, if you're able to maybe get some tables in between races. Oh, we do have the points anyway. I mean, in between races though, it would be nice to see. But I will take a look. My laptop is a bit laggy, so it's not lagging on my Discord call, but if I click around, it's an old laptop. So if I click around, it's going to lag my laptop. So I'll check it on my phone quickly just to see the table bot. Oh, there we go. We got it up. TK. I mentioned TK being the veteran that he is, the eldest of veterans in this war. I don't know about like oldest age-wise, but eldest in the game for sure. Been around since 2008. Holding his own. I don't think Russ will be too much of a factor with TK. He's been around the block for a long time. He knows what he's doing, and he's up there with 47.
Yeah, even though he's only been bagging for the last few seasons, it does seem like he still got it. It doesn't go away. And we're also going to be seeing the staple track. Was it 4 HGPs? I did not see.
Yeah, we had a reset. And
oh, wait.
Yeah. Give me 1 sec.
So we are seeing the staple 2-4 track of RSL, but Moonview for 1-3, definitely not kind of what most teams opt for. Mostly it's DDR, Maple, sometimes DKM, but we'll see how Team Leops plays this from 1-3. Maybe third is going to go for the wide box here.
Yeah.
And
the Fatal Leops with a bit of a swerve there, but not the most draft preventable swerve. That being said, he does prevent it. He does enough to prevent the draft.
And basically using an early mega here.
Ooh.
And squishing Fatal very
It's YC
very
with the drop reds though. That is very, very unfortunate there for YC, and it looks like he's still kind of close. I think he got a box 9. Still kind of close to stay in range to Luxie. That being said, Luxie's still in 10, not by a whole lot.
Up on Fatal and TK is going to be doing a bit of schlagging.
Well, that's what you got to do. Yeah, I mean, do you hold your star? Do you schlag with Luxie in 10th? You schlag there is the right move, and a shot coming out. Maybe to dodge. I think that had to be JC, right, to get TK out and dodging Casper last frame. Surely that's
Yeah.
the play.
Yeah, it just seemed like a lot of Team Leops are in mid pack, which should mean that JC is in top 2.
Yeah, and I don't know if
Yeah.
Ray dodged or if he was already in a top spot, but nonetheless, JC will more than certainly be favored from that shock. Bottom 2, unfortunately for JC, but Fatal with the bill here. I'd use this soon though, because if you maybe unless Lucy's in last, if Lucy's in last, maybe you hold this, and that is a sign that Lucy's still in last. But if you use your bill on the boost panels, it really won't have as much catch-up potential. So a 50-50 decision, and he's choosing to hold. Fatal on the other POV.
I think Luxie is
yeah.
in 10, yeah, from Fatal's POV, so opting to hold it and risking that, 50-50
Yeah, I
chances
mean, they're
on
top 2.
blowing
I do
shock
think that
here.
is the move. Hold it for a last-second shock, potentially. But they use their dodges at the same time, Macy and Fatal.
And
Fatal's
Fatal's
gonna
gonna
think, I
edge
think he gets
out.
up.
Oh!
Yeah.
The back green. Onto Macy there on the line. I think that was bottom 2, maybe even bottom 3 for Team Leops. Not sure, but definitely bottom 2 100%.
100%
That
bottom
early
2.
shock was definitely very clutch for JC to use
I
there.
think that was a good call. I mean, that's a good call. You're in 10th, TK schlagging. Leops are kind of in slightly more favorable spots. I like that call. I do like that call. It's unpredictable, and surely Ray benefited from it too. I don't think they would have just called Casper. It had to have been another dodge, like maybe in a Mega for Ray, potentially. And
And
holding
JC
shot
is
as well. If you're a bagger, holding shock in Moonview is extremely sketchy compared to other tracks. It is very dangerous, especially considering how close YC was to him. I think that's ultimately the right play.
yeah, that's gonna get them back into the lead, but maybe we'll see if the pattern continues. 3 races of Leops winning again and keeping this war close. But it's good that this war has stayed close all around. A blowout would have not been the most, most entertainment possible here. So we do get TF picks, so perfect for JC in these spots of top 2, 4, 5. It's just they need to execute this beginning these first 5 to 10 seconds as best as possible.
And Fatal again in draft range, right? He has a bit of a hard time drafting so far, but he does get that slip in the beginning. Very, very. Even if it's the most minuscule of repositions, it can matter so much. He finally gets that draft on Leops that he was looking for. I think that might be attempt number 3 for a draft on Leops, but he gets it this time.
And Macy using an early Mega, trying to break up the top spots, and it does seem like
Leops! Oh, no, it's a lag green. I thought he got him for a second there.
Macy in second right now, Fatal in 1.
What happened to
Fib
Leops?
on the ramp and connecting. Really good Fib on the side of Fatal,
Yeah,
extending
Fib
his
on the
lead a
left
bit.
side of ramp is, I wouldn't say underutilized, but not a lot of players do that. I don't know why, because typically that's the conveyor, the boost panel that's open is on the left, so you back the Fib on the left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Typically when you go for a low trick, you angle yourself diagonally, but you still position yourself kind of left center, and that's exactly where the Fib is. So we'll see what happens in the middle of the pack here. Macy is most okay. Don't switch, but we do see an early back from Fatal on landing rather than, and it gets Flary. He backs it early on landing rather than right on the hump, and that was a really good backspin from Fatal.
Ray builds up into second here, so could be contesting for this top 2 onto Macy here. Fatal is sort of
Yeah,
gone 1
catching
here. Yeah.
bodies, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Nana
Did
off.
he get him?
Yeah. No, yeah,
Oh
he's
my
off. Yeah.
God, what a play there from Macy. You got plays from both Fatal and Macy here on both ends of the spectrum. Beautifully done from both these POVs. But yeah, that's a huge slag from Macy. Gonna prevent a top 2 or a 1-3 for JC.
Oh,
Still a
blue.
3-4 and a blue. That's
Oh
a
my
top
god, it's top
3.
3. Oh my god.
I was gonna say that would prevent like a potential 1-3-4-5 or top 2-4-5 for JC, but it doesn't matter. Blue comes in at the end.
Yeah, no, well,
Huge race for JC. And
it was
Fatal
well
is,
played from both players, yeah.
yeah. Now Fatal is definitely the MVP of that. I gotta say, the draft on Leops, the early back spam on landing for fib back on landing, lap 2, getting Flary, and ultimately JC top 3. They are starting to run away with this. Still early days, but very, very good work from the Division 2 challengers, Perma JC.
Yeah, they are here to show why they should be given a chance for D1, and they're showing it perfectly. You know, that was very good frontal presence from Fatal especially, and hit many good backs there to extend his lead and guarantee him first, even honestly by lap 3, the first straight. So pretty
Yeah.
well planned. If they can
And I'm
chain this BC Wii,
and can I say I did mention the draft on Leops. I'm shocked Leops didn't swerve. I'm really surprised Leops did not swerve. He kept his line, did not swerve. I just want to make that mention from the beginning of TF. I'm genuinely surprised that there was no swerve there. But that being said, this is the next race. This is BCW, and let's see what happens. Another back from Fatal! Catching bodies, man.
god damn, yeah, he's going
He backs
left
to
or right.
green! He gets another body!
See now,
What
is he
is he
gonna
gonna
get a
do
third?
here?
Is he gonna
Avoids
get
the
Leops?
avoids the snipe attempt from Leops. Is he gonna block glitch here or snipe it? Gets hit out though. Macy failing the glitch. Pardon me, I couldn't think of the word for a moment. Already a hectic start to this race.
Yeah, no, definitely lots of hits and position switches, but now it does seem spots are pretty mixed right now with, but mostly Team Leops in the back.
Mostly Leops in the front. Yeah, I think it's a top 2 or a 1-3 for Leops.
Yeah.
Or no, it is Maisie in 8th, so I think it might be just a 1-3.
Oh,
Top 2
Kyle's
now, or no,
hit
or
out.
Fatal, sorry. That's only Fatal.
Yeah. So now Leops extending his lead in 1. We'll see if there's any glitch takers here. And Fail could use these greens to unblock glitch for his team if they're going for it. But the POW does. But it's open anyways, so.
It's open. And Maisie in 8th on the don't switch, but did try to chain a shroom and misses the box entirely and pulls a TC. So that initial chain into 8th missing was monumental because she ended up getting a box 7 and a TC. So on the other end, Macy's going to fall really far behind, and it's going to be still a first, obviously, for Leops. Another TC for Macy as Macy's small on the other POV. That is crazy. Macy's going to tank this. And, yeah, I mean, still 2-3 for JC, or rather, Macy's on Leops, so only a first for Leops.
Yeah, JC do need to keep chaining for this blue here. But Shock does come out TSing Fatal. Macy's back in the pack after 2 TCs.
Is Macy gonna go for a glitch? That is a burning question.
Oh.
She is! Oh! Fails.
Oh, how is he alive?
She
But there is a blue.
She's still alive somehow with that. Oh, blue on Leops! No, it's gonna be a combo redded! Oh, this is bad!
Fatal
This
should
is
be
really bad for Leops! Oh, there's no combo red!
Fatal does not.
Fatal, what are you doing?
Fatal should just be throwing that red every
Fatal, what are you
day there.
doing? I think Fatal was worried about getting redded himself. Was there a red being held by third that I missed?
I don't. I think 2-3 were idle. Was there a POW before? Or I don't remember.
TK could run him. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, TK had a red in third. I did miss that.
Oh.
TK did had a red in third. Oh man, that was such a chaotic race, man. But Fatal does get first nonetheless. There was a kind of a 60-40 exchange between Fatal and TK, and Fatal does win out on that exchange. Punch monster indeed. Fatal been doing such a good job.
I must say that Leops kind of just did a Fatal that race there, just kind of getting bodies mostly lap 2 and 3, but Fatal those backs onto lap 1 there were definitely very clutch for getting most of the Leops in the back for lap 2. And even though Macy got those back-to-back TCs, that build dodge was definitely very clutch. And if glitch was made, then that would have been
Yeah, I think
craziest
had
comeback,
that
honestly.
would have been, yeah. Had glitch been
Yeah.
made, it would have been top 2 and potentially a blue dodge. So take nothing away from Macy. Glitch isn't the easiest thing in the world, but for the sake of race changing impact, that definitely was a crucial miss.
We're going to see KC here. Fatal does pull the green for the Shroomba. He does make it, so
Start.
Fatal is going to get into 1. Flare does have a TC in the mid pack, switching over to Macy. And that TC is getting passed around. Not sure though who is getting or who is shrunk from it. And
Yeah, not too much spots changing hands so far. Well, there is a red bound to connect in this part of the track. No star drops either, so not too much of a shakeup to start. But Macy holding this mega. What would you do here for Macy in third with TK ahead of you?
uh I'm still honestly holding this mega. Since it is a
Meg-
sitter and Macy isn't throwing out this mega, I would just be holding this until
yeah. I mean, it is TK in first. If it was the other way around, if it was
yeah.
JC in first, then maybe you use your mega through double shortcut there. But I do think the mega hold is the play, and Leops sniping his own teammate inadvertently. That's not good. I mean, a top 2 now for JC. Now Macy has a bit more of an incentive to use a mega if there's no shock being held here.
Does seem one of the baggers is sitting
Yeah,
at
there
the
is a shock
first
being
ramp.
held. Yes, we'll see who that is.
Yeah, I think it's the bagger going backwards right now. Could be YC actually.
Yeah, and Luxie does go forward, kind of concedes there,
Yeah.
gives up. There it is. There it is. Shock from
Oh, perfect
Leops there.
chain. Does not connect onto Casper though, so still 2-3 for JC, and now they just need to possibly chain for this blue. And mid spots are
Oh,
mixed. Back red onto Casper, so top 2 now for Team Leops, and Leops is
yeah,
shrooming
Leops is
further
gonna
into
be
second.
breaking. Oh, Leops does. I think maybe
Never
Leops
mind.
might have clipped the off
Yeah.
road there.
Red thrown up onto Macy. Most likely not gonna connect
Either
as
clipped
it
the
is
off
pretty
road or
far
just got a
away.
weird physics with the water. That is possible.
Going to see who the late cut takers are, or Fatal most likely going to be keeping second. 2-3-4
Oh my
for
god,
JC.
that's a huge impactful mistake, either mistake or physics with the water. Because even if you do clear the off road, sometimes the water can slow you down heavily before you get up to full speed. I'm not entirely sure what the verdict was, but nonetheless, that brought him down really far.
Yeah, 2-3-4-6 for JC. So further extending their lead here. And Fatal now with massive 50-point GP uh, to get a pretty good sizable lead going into GP3. 44 points. So they just need to play for kind of even races. They don't need to go all out or play hella
Yeah,
risky now.
and that's a good point, Supreme. I think it's a misplay either way because if you do clear the grass, there's a certain there's certain inputs you have to take to prevent you from heavily slowing in the water. I think what you do is you hold your MT, release MT, and then kind of hop a couple times. Because I think if you go for a wheelie right away, I don't exactly know how to explain the physics, but there is a way to work around the water physics after you take it. So either way, I think maybe could have approached it better for your Leops, but yeah, I mean that gives JC a 44-point swing, or not swing, but 44-point lead going into the last GP. Yeah, release a certain spot. You release MT. Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, we'll see what happens going into this last 4 races.
Yeah, we'll definitely most likely be seeing more kind of risky plays from Leops as it's getting more kind of dire as the more races go, and we are seeing RSL for on the side of JC here, so standard 2-4 track and
Yeah,
Goldens and triple streams is definitely the item that every player
absolutely.
is hoping to get.
Absolutely. This is probably the best track to pull a golden on with that off-road stat being canceled. Macy with an
Yeah.
instant fib back doesn't connect, it looks like. Maybe late onto someone else in the back. But no impact,
Not
really.
connecting. Gonna be able to break this red, keeping Fatal's red himself, and
Looks like Luxy committed first in the bagging, and looks like he didn't slow before boxes to kind of fake out to fake out YC. So just goes back right away, and it looks like still in 10th despite committing first.
oh, but Flair reds
Good
out
back.
Fatal, but Casper streaming up, taking Fatal's spot, but it's still a top 2-4-5
Macy
for.
clipped wall on the other
Oh,
pop. I didn't see why, but that's gonna slow Macy down.
yeah,
Huge flag.
Yeah, that was really good for TK, or on the side of TK, they're splitting up the pack a bit more for his team. But Casper is holding on second, and Kairos billing into third, but possibly redded.
Oh,
The Penguin's not even that bad, honestly, canceling out the red, so
yeah. Well, yeah. It was probably a red break attempt from Kairos.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, you'd rather get penguined than redded. So it depends. I think that's a good trade-off. A back there though is not a good trade-off, unfortunately. So it's gonna be a 2-3, being a little bit more secure here for Team Leops.
Yeah, they'll definitely need some type of snipe or blue here to get Casper. And this POW
Oh, that's
does
good.
not T-POW 2-3. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, it's a good work around there for Macy. Good work there to hop early to not get a pow. Oh well, that's a really crucial
Penguin.
thing.
Watch out.
Casper's curse. I praised Macy for the pow work around, and then hits a penguin, which is gonna drop her down even further. But it looks to me like Flary is fourth. Yeah, backs it to maybe catch Fatal. Calls it early for Flary. Fatal
It's
gonna work around. Yeah, that's a good spot to use. Holds, good spot
red.
there to use the shrimp.
Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waiting until the crack to break the red on the crack. Fatal has been very consistent this war, I will say. And yeah, that penguin hit from Maisie, or Macy. For a second, I thought of Macy's old alias, Maisie, rather than Macy. Yeah, that penguin hit from Macy ended up okay. I guess not costing in the end. Yeah, for some reason I thought Fatal overtook, but yeah, not costly in the end. And a mixed race.
But yeah,
Definitely mixed race favors JC though.
it's definitely still what JC need. They're still gonna be up in the low to mid 40s, so kind of one more winning race for them should uh kind of like 90% chance seal uh this match, but still not over for Leos, but they do need to get a big race right here, or it's most likely just gonna be too late.
Yeah. And I gotta say, for Leop, for say Team Leops, because Leops is a player of Team Leops. Um, it's kind of been a bit of a mixed bag in terms of front run presence. We haven't really seen anybody from Leops really have consistent front run presence. I think Leops may be the most consistent front runner of this team so far. But TK started off GP1 super strong, and then bit mixed GP2 and 3. So I'd say JC have a bit more consistent front run presence. With Team Leops, it's like, a mix match of players, mix and match of who's in the front and who's in the back. But we'll see if maybe we could see Leops dropping out of a top spot, maybe slightly. No, he's gonna keep running to allow. Oh, maybe I was gonna say, yeah, maybe Leops can. We had a shroom anyway. I was gonna say maybe Leops can slow down slightly to allow Macy to red, but yeah. Ooh, is that a -5? Potentially preventing. I don't know. We'll
Potentially.
see. Prevented the turn skip.
Bomb onto Leops and Fib landing on a second player.
Yeah.
But TK
Sorry,
is
I was
going
looking
to
at
get
the
into
other
one.
POV. Sorry for the confusion. Macy did get bumped during the zipper there. But we are gonna see Fatal in one, dropping maybe a drop pow, maybe a drop pow. There it
Yeah.
is. Oh, that's really early. Wow, that is really early.
This shrimp here is going to make up for it. Should get Fatal into one, but Flary right behind.
Ooh.
Actually hitting something, but Blue onto Fatal. Doing some wacky stuff on the zipper.
Oh, did he catch TK? No, he didn't. Wait, did he?
Don't
No, he didn't. He didn't.
think. Yeah, I don't think so. But there's another Blue
On to Casper.
onto Casper, yeah. And 3-4-5, but that bump is going to slow down Fatal a lot. And I do believe Team Leops is in top two still, I think.
Yeah, TK in second for sure. Don't know who's in one, but Macy is in a spot. Oh, that's a good. That is pretty much the bomb snipe spot. Doesn't connect. Kairos is one. Kairos is one. So it's not top two for Team Leops, but that had to have been a Leops shot. Yeah, shock did come out. We didn't really talk about that, but couldn't quite see. I think it was a Leops shock. Getting Leops up there, and not breaking first though. So it's gonna be a 2-3 for Team Leops. 2-3-4.
Is looking like a 2-3.
Oh,
Maybe Flary gets 5, but most likely 6. So
yeah,
2,
and
3,
I
4,
gotta
6. Yeah.
say, that drop pow, I was praising him for that play. That's absolutely the play you want to make, considering the shroom. Well, he pulled shroom after he committed to the drop pow, but that pow was so early. I mean, he didn't get either of top two, and the top two in that scenario were TK and Flary, respectively. Flary got 7th in the end, but TK was able to keep his frontal presence throughout. So you have to look at that as a factor for that race. I mean, I was praising Fatal. Very, very good performance thus far, but definitely a crucial mistake.
Yeah, it was most likely just focusing on, because I think Flare did have triple greens in second or third
Yeah,
there,
there were
just to not
greens
get greened
there.
there.
I think
Yeah.
I think maybe partially used it early so that he doesn't get hit by the greens, because if once you get hit, then obviously you can't use the PAL. But I think, it's easier said than done, but yeah, I think maybe Fatal could like hard swerve to the right side of the ramp and then just not take full turn skip. But again, there's so much going on at once, and it's really hard to it's really hard to really pinpoint a runner in that case and be like, oh yeah, he has to do this, and heat of the moment, sometimes things happen. That nonetheless, it is a DKS pick coming out here for Team Leops, trying to get Kairos out of first. Let's see if they can successfully do so.
We definitely need them for a big race here. I think they're down 38, I believe. So, and especially on a cannon track, this could be their race for a potential top 3-5 or even something bigger. But it all starts with the lap 1 here and cementing top spots.
Hard to say who's in the top 3 or top 4. I'm looking at minimap, purely minimap here. Someone goes off, and it looks like Kairos might have gone around. I think Kairos went around, but nonetheless, it looks like Leops in first or second. I think that's first.
Yeah, JC still occupying 2, 3, 4. Both baggers did make the strat, so gonna be a tight bagging battle
50-50,
here.
yeah. Both baggers made
Yeah.
at the exact same time.
Yeah, one is
Out here's
barely in
huge,
10.
huge pow spot. Is he going
Just
to
most-
target pow before or after double? Probably after. No, before. It's before. That's a big
Oh,
pow.
the blue comes out, though. Oh, he's bumped off.
Didn't look
That
like
is
the
really
pow affected
unfortunate.
JC, though. Did they both get in air? Maybe a little bit of lag. Iros definitely was in midair. Stays in the top spots. Overtakes
Yeah,
first. Avoids the fib. It doesn't go ahead of the fib. Fib did not reach him. Kairos, King Kairos, as somebody said in chat, holding up the first once again. Let's see what happens here, lap 3.
Yeah, Fatal maybe Snow opting to hold the star. Might
Sign
just
that
use
they
it
might have
after
it. That's
double.
a big sign.
Yeah. Most likely star's gonna be used after double here, but no.
There it is.
Oh, but he's alive. You don't get...
My God, that's sketchy.
Yeah.
Macy goes off from the target shock.
JC's
Careful, Shy
the
Guy
Shy
goes
Guy.
around. That's
Oh
good.
my
That's good work, yeah. Shy Guys are one of the most, but yeah. Unlucky. That Shy Guy placement's unlucky. One of the most unavoidable obstacles in the game. If you're Fatal, you either go really, really far left, really far wide and avoid it like he did, or you risk going in between them and hitting them. And I think ultimately Fatal made the right choice, but concedes first because of it. That's the nature of that track and the nature of MKW. Leops overtakes.
And 1-3 bottom 2, definitely not enough, but either a +1 or -1 race, so
Yeah, neutral race favoring JC once again, but also without that little clip on wall, it maybe Fatal, butterfly effect. If he doesn't clip wall there and gets the physics, he doesn't even have to worry about the Shy Guys in the first place, and he keeps one. Of course, easier said than done. This is not me flaming. This is more so talking about impact as a caster, right? So, yeah, I mean, it was a very close finish there, and that little exchange alone keeps Leops in it because they're down by 39. They're in all-run territory, and had that not happened, they would have lost the war without all-run. So that little exchange, for impact purposes, keeps JC in it. They will all run. And we'll see what happens. It is GV2, ladies and gentlemen.
GV2.
Here we go.
And there was a -5 from Stadium, as you predicted,
Stadium,
with the bump
yeah. I
actually on
did see
turn
that
scale.
bump on the main. I
Yeah.
thought that would have been -5able. I will take a look at that after the war. After the war, we already see 2 refs voting 5, so it might be a -34 deficit rather than 39.
Yeah, and Leops need to get Fatal out as quickly as possible, but Casper
That's a
actually
good placement.
up.
Oh, that's a good placement from Fatal. I'm surprised. Flary avoided that, but we are going to see JC up here early in 2-4.
These triple shrooms are honestly.
Oh,
but trail green.
JC's out. All right.
Actually, lots of Team Leops
pay a
shrooming
lot
up.
closer attention to Macy or to Macy here with the schlag attempts could really secure.
Team Leops is top 4.
Oh my God! Here we go.
They're top.
Yeah, I was
they're
gonna
top
say
4.
to really secure that top 3.
Oh my God!
She's slagging. She's slagging. Here comes the
Shock
shot.
comes out.
Whose shock is it from? Oh my God!
Yoshi Chris is going on the other
YC's coming
POV.
up. Oh my God! Oh no!
It's gonna be
not
close.
Enough. It's not
close.
enough.
It's close.
Is it? No, YC gets 6th.
But top 3 5s.
Oh my God!
I think we actually.
Oh my God! It's not enough.
Oh my God.
It's not enough. It's not enough. I don't think.
Oh,
No,
I think
that
it was.
fourth from Ray is
Oh
so
my
clutch.
god.
I don't think that's enough, even with the 5. I don't think that's enough. I don't know for sure though.
That is
I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's enough.
the check table.
Yeah,
It's
JC holds
minus
on.
3. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That is a crazy way to end it, though.
I'm lost for I'm at a loss for words right now. Like genuinely. And I look back at the clip. That is a 5 for me, so 4 ref votes. Ultimately 4 ref votes for the -5 secured, but doesn't matter. Unless there's another pen in in last race that we don't know about. JC in an absolute nail biter secures match 1. Oh my god.
That is potentially the best way that that match could have ended, even though it might have looked out of reach. It still was a nail biter to the end.
And
And
Mill's going crazy in chat. He's going crazy over Fatal. Did he make a play that secured 4th for them? I don't know.
I think fifth potentially just resized and got the boost panel when they were big, and then fourth wasn't resized. So
Yeah,
they
well,
got
Ray
they
got
got
4th. Ray got 4th, so.
yeah. So I think Ray got like the 120 kmh boost since he
Oh
resized, and
my
fourth
god.
what didn't. So
I want to say the score line is close, right? But if Leops had won that war, I think you count your lucky stars because in my eyes, it wasn't like a monumental, like clear advantage that JC played better. I don't think it was like a rout per se, but I think JC were the more consistent team in that war. That being said, well, the first race was unlucky from a Leops perspective because there was a triple blue, right?
yeah.
But I think you take that race away, I think it was close. Like that race from what I remember was a plus 30 something for JC. Uh, and it was kind of even throughout. But I think JC were the slightly better team. Not really too much better. But I wouldn't say it would have been like a lucky win, but it definitely would have been. It would have felt like that for JC from JC's perspective. But I do think it was a decently contested war. It was competitive throughout, nonetheless. I don't think JC outright like fully deserved it, but I still think ultimately the scoreline is justifiable. A JC win by a small amount.
Yeah, there are definitely plays from not just Fatal, but from Macy's POV
Yeah,
as well. Yeah, it
yeah,
wasn't.
definitely some plays from Macy as well. I did mention that TK had an absolute strong start and had a decent ending. 101. D Rust is, like I said, not really that much of a factor for TK. Been around for the longest time, but definitely man of the match for me. Not always the MVP. The MVP is not always the pure man of the match, but man of the match for me, 100% has to be Fatal. That being said, is there anything else you want to add before we go into a short break?
Definitely gonna be exciting. That Leops is definitely has the momentum going into match tier, especially from that top 3, 5, 7. So they could use that, or they
You're saying
should
that
use
Leops
that.
has the momentum going into next race?
Yeah, no, especially after that race, they should definitely their mental should be definitely like a
Well,
pretty high state right now.
mixed, definitely mixed. But I
They're
think from a
mixed.
high div perspective, I think that a loss like this at the death, like a very heartbreaking loss, I think affects high div teams a little bit less. So I can understand where you're coming from
Yeah.
there, but I think given it's a new war, I think the momentum will be very minor. It'll be momentum, but nonetheless, I think the break will give JC a much needed breather. So I think we'll see both sides having a refresh here. So yeah, going into this break, and we'll be right back after these short messages. Stay tuned. We live still? We live? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back from the short break. I think I am 90% recovered. 90% recovered from the absolute chaotic ending to that last war. But yeah, so a little update, a little casting update. It is just going to be me for this one. I'm absolutely down. I am absolutely 100% down and up for a solo cast. I've done it before, and I'd be more than happy to provide that entertainment for you guys. That being said, DDR coming out right away, and Macy, the bit of a lag start from whoever started in first, preventing Macy from taking the Sandhop. It was Casper in the end, but we did see Fatal also failing Sandhop. Well, we saw failing Sandhop after going for it rather than not going for it. So it is going to be a 1-3 to start from Team Leops. 1-3-4, yeah. I mean, if you're Macy here, I was gonna say Schlag, but look at that pack. Definitely not Schlagging now. Definitely trying to get some back spams in key spots. One of those being before boost panel, and I was gonna say one of them before the banister landing there, but she opts to go for the tight last turn. Doesn't look like it connects on anybody. Gets the back red though. Macy really, really solidifying that top four. That top four is massive. I don't think I've ever seen a top four break so massive going into lap 2 rather than after the ultra. But that being said, huge responsibility and huge pressure here from Casper to hold on. I was going to say, Casper was in second, but now overtakes first, gets blued for it, and is absolutely in range for a combo red. A top 3 break here for Team Leops, starting this match 2 with an absolute bang. And I don't see a way back here for JC unless there's a shock after Fatal takes the oh, and Fatal with a mistake there. Yeah, he's not catching. He's not catching top 3. I don't see a way at all for JC to even get third here unless there's a mega in 5th and you chain, let's say, triple shrooms. or a blue. But Leops in 5th. Leops in 5th. What does he have? Okay, I think Fatal might be safe unless it's a bomb snipe or shrooms from Leops. There is going to be a top 4 for Team Leops to start. Oh my days. Oh my days, what a start. Hey man, I don't really know exactly. Oh, that's a fridge too with the 9th. I don't exactly know how that break got so large. I mean, we saw in lap 1, we saw Fatal missing sand hop. But again, don't know how that break got so big. That's so unprecedented. I haven't seen, like, before the ultra, like going into lap 2 and even before lap 1, I haven't seen a top 4 split so high. That was only compounded by Macy's back spam onto 5th. So, yeah, I mean, huge start. And TF picked as well, just to rub salt in the wound. But I think a saving grace for JC is that Leops got a massive race in race 1 and match 1, and JC was able to turn it around. That being said, it's very difficult to turn around a top 4 and a TF. Expect a schlag from Macy if we see a schlagging item. Maybe a back bomb. I was gonna say a back bomb, but TK is behind now. Oh, Macy has to back that as soon as she got bumped with that TC. Had she not backed that TC would have been a threat. TC on Leops though now. Wow. That's a goated POV switch there from Astro, and Fatal doesn't get the TC pass. Didn't look like Fatal. I think maybe Fatal was expecting Leops to stay in a tight line for some reason instead of going wide there. Maybe hedging in case Leops went for Shroomless. I think he went for a hedge there. Fatal did, and misses out on the hedge attempt. Another TC though for Leops. We got TC galore for Team Leops. Unfortunate for them. A blue coming out on the Flary though is going to allow Casper to sneak into 1. And huge pow. Okay, wait a minute. Macy threw the pow and Leops is off trying to break the red. I'm confused. I'm confused at what the mindset was there for Macy. Maybe instead of dropping a red, maybe throwing a red forward thinking Leops was safe. Nonetheless, that is a very, very bad exchange. And Leops looks like he's all the way down to a bottom 2 spot, and a shot coming in to nullify the damage. TK is going to overtake 1, and Leops getting a star anyway. Oh, Leops is getting a star anyway. And a blue throw from JC. Oh my god, so many spot changes. Who's in 3rd? I can't tell. The POW onto Leops. Doesn't look like the POW ultimately did too much, if anything at all. I think Leops might have maybe lost the spot to JC. Oh my god.
Hello?
Oh my god. Hey, Vinny.
What's going on, Jaggy?
What's
How
going on,
you
Vinny?
doing?
Oh my god. Did you see the first 2 races at all?
No, I missed first 2 races. I caught the very end of DDR, like lap 3 is. That's about all I saw. I
Well,
saw the
DDR
results.
basically was all it was top 4 was broken away so far somehow. And I think only one person going for Ultra, maybe partially failing Ultra. So it was like 1-3-4 for Leops, followed by a blue onto Casper as soon as he overtook first, followed by a shock from JC, I think it was.
All
Shock
right.
from, I'm
That's
sorry,
great.
from Leops. I meant to say YC Leops.
Yoshi Chris, yes sir.
Yeah, so
Alright.
top 4 starting off in DDR, followed by so many spot changes in TF, it was ridiculous. But ultimately, it was a neutral race. Did you see the last race of the first 4?
The last race I missed. I'm just looking at the results. Like
Okay,
I see that
let me
quite a
catch
bit
you up to
happened.
speed. Let me catch you up to
All right.
speed, okay? Race 11, Leops team pick, DKS. They're down by, I want to say 36. JC Shock lap 3, dodges fatal in 5th in a star.
All right. All right.
He goes for single, clips the wall, doesn't go off from it, but he gets some airtime and loses some speed.
Mm-hmm.
He also goes wide to avoid a shy guy and gets a late trick and barely concedes first to Leops. Leops. Had that wall hit from the star dodge not happened, he keeps first.
Yeah, yeah.
So a 39-point deficit from Leops rather than a 45-point deficit because it's a 6-point swing, right? Because
Mhm.
Leops would have been out of an all run
Yeah, yeah, for
contention.
sure.
GV2's picked. Leops top 3 lap 3 end up being top 4. They're top 4 lap 3. YC uses shock. Gets only up to I think 7th.
Mhm.
And keep in mind they're still top 4. Top 4-7 wins it, I think, or top 4-6 wins it.
Yeah, yeah.
Ray in 5th is small, grows ahead of 4th and secures 4th.
Ooh, all right. So
So
they just
JC win by
barely
3.
lost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm telling you, it's the littlest things in MKW that add up. You know,
It
had
really is.
had Fatal gotten first in DKS instead of Leops, they're not in all run territory to begin with.
Mhm.
So that's just the nature of this game.
So
And
we kind of almost saw a like CV versus AV type like comeback at the very end, something
almost,
similar to that.
almost,
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna for sure go back and watch the VOD of match 1 and see all that stuff, see what happened because I'm very intrigued by that and it sounds like it's a must watch for sure. But I'm glad to be able to subcast in now and see what's gonna happen like the rest of match 2 and potentially if there's a match 3 as well.
yeah. And it's yeah. I mean, you said it yourself. It seems like an entertaining. Um, not only here's the thing. Here's what makes MKW so exciting, and casting MKW so exciting. Or I think here's what makes casts in general more exciting than they could be, right?
Mhm.
Narratives. It's fun to cast, it's fun to explain all these spot changes and oh my god, that was a crazy play. But narratives, right? Narratives make up part of the entertainment. The
Oh yeah,
narrative,
absolutely.
like I said, the narrative going into that last race was that had Leops not gotten first, they wouldn't have been all run territory. And then blah blah blah. You know, like it sets the stage, right? So
Mhm.
going into this match, Leops losing by 3. What is the narrative going into this? Are they shaken mentally or not? And it doesn't seem like they
Right,
are.
right.
They started off strong.
Yeah, it looks like they're off to a very good start, up by 30, if that score's correct, just after a couple races. So this is going to race 3, right?
Yes, this is going into
All
race
right,
3
cool,
with
cool.
MT being the track pick. I didn't actually, you know what? I didn't pay attention to see if there were any. Vinny, cast the first 10 seconds of this as I see if there were.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
were there spots called out? Go ahead.
So Macy's starting off in 4th with these triple reds. We saw a couple little controller DCs at the very beginning, so hopefully her controller does not DC any more of those races. That would be an absolute disaster, but so far so good. She does get
Fatal gets redded.
those reds
Yeah,
off
no
and
spots were not
triple
claimed.
six.
Spots are claimed last 2 races, so it was 2-4-5,
Okay.
2-4-6, 1-3-5.
Gotcha, sounds good. So she does still have a Ren second and can maybe try to get into range to hit Casper, but he's chilling in 1 right now. True tries a good backspam, but just barely misses. Really good attempt from Casper. And he might end up getting ready here. Yeah, he
Oh, he
does. He
does.
gets
Casper gets
redded
redded.
right for the
Yeah.
boot. So Macy takes over 1 now.
Let's see how Macy. Okay, doesn't get the low trick immediately, but still able to work around that. Oh, and on the other paw, Fatal gets a wheelie walk off the track in
Oh
7th. Fatal
no,
is so far behind. Fatal is really
that
far behind now.
sucks. he might be able to catch up still. I mean, especially if he gets like a couple golds or build. Yeah, and there's one. He's not completely out of it just yet, but yeah, he is really far back. And we do have Kairos taking over one, so that helps out JC a little bit. Kind of
Oh,
offset that
Kairos is
first.
shaky a little bit with these lines, though. In red range, I mean, he's going to protect
Barely
himself,
alive.
but
Yeah.
Macy caught up in the blink of an eye. And let's
Yeah,
see how
she really
Kairos
did.
approaches this. Macy's probably going to be in snipe range here.
Yeah, she definitely will be.
Oh,
Let's
the
get the
shroom
shroom as
hit!
well.
The shroom pull!
And
Oh!
the snipe. Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Nice
not the
play
shroom
by
pull, the
Macy
shroom
there.
grab from the ground, I was going to say, is very much in snipe range, and there it is.
Oh, but she's gonna
And
get
there's...
blued though on the boost though, so that's actually really not too bad at all, to
Not
be
bad.
honest.
Not bad at all.
Up
Kairos
2-0
still,
for
yeah,
JC.
overtakes, though. Lucky shroom pull from Kairos.
And Fatal does have POW and 6.
Fatal's
So
holding
keep that in
POW,
mind.
yes! Oh, Macy could get hit out.
Yeah, we could see a T-POW coming up here potentially. It's gonna go into cannon though, so not gonna be able to use it just yet.
No. Fatal was is a couple seconds behind, but
Yeah,
I'm
so
surprised
there,
Fatal
yeah.
didn't go for a target POW there on a Macy, but maybe to prevent a POW red.
And he has Bill now too.
Wow.
So I mean,
I
he's
mean,
very
thank
still
your
very
lucky
much
stars if you're Fatal here.
Yeah, most definitely. Are we gonna see
Even
a
if
late
no
shot?
shock, Fatal is gonna catch. It's gonna get third. No red. Oh
he
my
gets
god! I was gonna
redded.
say he's gonna get up to third without the red.
Yeah,
But
now
I
he's forced
think
to Bill, so.
and a
Oh, but
shock
there's shock
though.
though. He's gonna get a
Top
fourth out of
4.
this.
Oh my god.
What? I mean, what an ending that was. I
Oh
mean,
my
we saw him get redded there, so he's forced to build, but still, I mean, the shock at the end to dodge him, I mean, secured it. Like, so he
I
was.
wasn't sure. I wasn't sure where Ray was because the POVs were top spots, bottom spots. As soon as I saw that Ray was in third, ladies and gentlemen, the pop off. Top
Top
4
4.
for
Wow.
JC.
They're gonna take over the lead or be down by 1 or bagger points, but yeah, it looks like they're gonna be up by 1 now, going into the 4th race. So they're bringing it back. Right, they are right in the
Oh
thick
my
of things
god!
now.
And two top 4s in the span of 3 races from both teams. And I
That's
did say,
insane.
I am a visionary, Vinny. I'm a visionary. I said before this war started that, there were a lot of factors going into this war. You have both teams that are kind of fresh, not insta teams, but definitely kind of fresh players for both teams, and kind of even in running power, respectively. I said there were a lot of factors going into this, and that there were going to be a lot of swing races. We saw a few in match 1. We're already seeing it at match 2. This makes for some very entertaining Mario Kart.
I mean, you couldn't have called it any better, Jaggy. I mean, this is exactly what we're seeing right here. Two very evenly matched teams, like just going at it. And the score reflects that. Only a 1-point difference after 3 races. It doesn't get more even than that.
Yeah, and we saw a couple mistakes like Macy with the red onto teammate Leops in lap 2 of not quite the red. Leops had to break the red, but falling off on TF. So a lot of factors. Like, how is Chem gonna play into this? That's a factor. And
yeah,
we'll see.
Absolutely.
We'll see this race and how this shakes up. We're gonna see in the first race bagging battle, we saw an early commitment. This time there's no early commitment, but we see YC going first nonetheless.
Yeah, Macy just holding his shroom in 5th right now.
Hold that bomb.
Stay way clear of that bomb. Yeah, just on the wrong side. Gonna chain the shroom. And does get a bomb.
We do see Luxie overtaking, but I think YC got a shock in 10, or not shock, but a box 10 at 30.
Got a 10er, all right. Yeah, we do see him in 10. Nice bomb from Macy.
Bomb
there.
under the bagger, did we see?
We may have. I know.
Yeah, Luxie, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. Luxie getting hit there as well. We see TK in 2nd. Can't tell. Okay, so it's Kairos in 1st. So it's a 1-3-4 or just one or 2-3-4.
YC has shock because I saw YC going around at around the 35-second mark. I saw him going around the zipper section / the flower bed section.
1-3 now for JC. Oh, and a TC pull from Macy. That is really bad. I don't know if she's gonna be able to pass it off to Ray.
Yep, YC has shock going around here, around the loop-de-loop.
Yeah, she's gonna have to eat that TC, unfortunately. So Team Leops has shock
spots.
here.
Yeah, they're all bottom spots. I want to see where the shock comes. There it is.
Right in the first set. That's a good
Nobody
shot.
dodges.
But Macy does get a shroom though, so that is gonna help.
Sorry, I was looking at the other POV. We saw Leops with a huge box steal ahead of Fatal. Fatal had to slow down and charge an SSMT for another box. So good work there from Leops.
Another TC.
Another
for
TC on Macy.
Unfortunately.
Oh my god.
And
Where is it going?
Pass it. Wow. Now she finally does, but
finally passes it to Fatal. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just costs way too much time there, unfortunately, and she's gonna be looking to get 7th place.
The shot really didn't have that much of an impact. I mean, it did have some.
No, it didn't.
It had some impact. We saw Leops getting a top spot.
We thought maybe have a little more impact since, like you say, they were in the back, so we would think that they had to have dodges, at least quite a few of them.
Yeah, and I think they pulled shock early, so they had time to work around it, but they probably didn't pull the dodges necessary.
Which, I mean, happens. I mean, you're not guaranteed to pull a dodge in a bottom spot. Even though it is very likely. Sometimes you do see where you're just in bottom spots, but you cannot pull a dodge. It does happen from time to time. So 2-3-4 for Team Leops.
2-3-4 nonetheless. Yeah, that shock did have an impact. We saw Leops getting into box in 6, and Leops also with a great play. Like Leops got shocked before from going from left to right. Got shocked before the 3rd from left box. Immediately just like hops to the right box and steals Fatal's box. So Fatal had to like lose more time.
He's so good at doing the little things like very well, like the little plays right. Like you'll see him make those plays all the time, which of course also separates like the good from great players as well. And I mean, Leops has been a high div player for so long. He's been a high div.
Yeah, I mentioned that Leops has like not bounced around from team to team like a couple other players that we were seeing, like YC in the bagging bounce around from team to team, and then Macy bouncing around a couple times. But Leops kind of had he has a weird legacy, right? He on his day, he's a top 10 player of all time, like top 5 talent wise. But he is, maybe he's not in the top 5 all time because he has a weird legacy. Very solid player. But he had kind of bounced around a couple teams a little bit, kind of had like some weird stints in like D7, and then like had a Team Leops was playing a couple seasons back. But Leops on his day, so good. And that's the little plays, like in Gardens that you mentioned. That being said, we're switching to BC3, probably one of the most exciting tracks in the game to cast. 2-4 here early on from JC though.
There's just always so much that happens on BC3 every time we cast it, and we're gonna see Mace go for cut 3, and it's gonna take it. Yeah.
No cut block. Early on.
In first to boot as well. We'll see Fatal taking cut as well. Yeah, weird it didn't get blocked. Kind of.
Yeah, was that Leops in 1? I think
it may have been. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, Macy, this is where you want to slide. Maybe back there. I was gonna say, but Casper works around it very well. Because, if you throw a fib, you're going to obviously backspam and narrow the gap of where to go. But Casper works around it very well.
Absolutely. I would imagine Macy probably not have to block cut. Although it doesn't pull blocking items, so it may go for Ultra in 1 potentially.
Leops. Dude, Leops dropped early. Look at this. Leops is in 8th, gone 8th, and is going to be helping out in the bagging battle. This is interesting. I've never seen this happen so early in BC3. Usually it's end of lap 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he did, or he may have failed Ultra like a couple times.
Yeah, and I think
like that or cut.
I mean, if Leops, that's a good play. If Leops were also in like 6-7, oh god, if they were also bottom spots. So I think this is good if you're Leops. Maybe try to secure star drops.
Absolutely, yeah. You can just drop stars, drop shroom.
That's a sign they have shock too. I don't think they have shock, but
I believe I saw blue there. So
yeah,
I see Macy getting blued. Still 2-3 though for JC. Although Kairo's probably, no, he's still second, I believe. So it doesn't take over 1.
That's a fatal error. That's a fatal mistake.
No pun intended.
Fatal himself.
Yeah, that's really bad from Fatal there. Just
oh my god, and the shock preventing him from taking cut.
Yeah, that's a good shock from Team Leops. Oh, another blue coming in though.
Oh my god, unlucky blue. Kairos is gonna grow ahead of Maisie.
Never mind. Kairos gets into 1 there.
Yep.
Yeah, good play from Kairos. Bomb snipe attempt though, and a blue.
Oh, he's gonna get him. He gets him.
Oh my gosh. And Macy gets one after all of that. Wow.
Toad Cart 64. Take a bow.
What a
Beautiful
bomb that
play.
was. And then the blue as well, which looked to hit Kairos, I'm pretty sure, too.
Yeah,
Man,
Kairos
what
got.
a play.
Yeah, right before TK overtook third, that blue was or first. I'm sorry, that blue was already targeting Kairos. But I
That
think
lap
did
3
did
is just
TK get in? Yeah, the
a
TK got in the
nightmare.
bomb blast. So take a
Oh, okay.
partial bow. Take a partial bow,
Yeah,
TK.
partial that for sure. Just a nightmare lap 3 from Jace's part. We saw Fatal just blow tricking off the track, and then Kairos getting hit on the line. But they do
And
get 2, 3, 4 though.
Yeah, and Kairos and TK, it looked to me like, yeah, Kairos still finished ahead of TK because TK got in the blast.
I mean, he managed to pull that off somehow, and somehow turn that into a win for JC still.
Oh
So
my
I mean,
God.
you'll
I mean,
absolutely take that and make it work, but
yeah, I mean,
also could have been better too.
I don't know. I ultimately don't know what TK got hit by. Was it with the blue slow that he get the
It
blue
could have
blast
been,
or the bomb
yeah,
blast?
it could have been that too because we did see the blue explode behind Macy there. So that
Yeah,
could
so
also
it is
have been what
highly possible that the bomb exploded and TK was out of bomb explosion range, then got blued in the blue blast. I don't know. I really don't know.
it was either one of
Nonetheless,
those two things. We know
yeah.
that for sure. Which of course play on
Nonetheless, though, we
Jason's
are going to
side.
see a Waluigi Stadium pick coming out from JC. That is a very good pick to get first out of first.
Yep. It is going to be
But
Moonview though,
MH.
nonetheless.
MH.
Which is also
That
a
was a
good
blue.
track and
Apparently, that was a
does play
JC
out.
blue. By the way, thank you for that piece of information, Rosen. That was a JC blue. Apparently,
That's interesting.
yeah. So self shooting in the foot for JC.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, Macy a late reaction. Yeah, she got wheelie bump, but I think had time to react to that. So a bit of a
Mhm.
misplay from Maisie.
And is going to use the star, just going to blow up some cars while she's at it.
Yeah.
Change the blue for that. So
Leops
it's
in
a
first. This is
1-3 for Team
exactly
Leops.
what we saw, I think, in last Moon V race.
Good box hit as well. Does get a red, good item. There is going to back it though,
Good
and
back.
gets the
Good
turn.
back. On to Casper. Good back.
Yeah. Now it's all about trying to get Kairos out of second right now and get into top 2 if you're Team Leops.
Luxie already with a pretty decent break. I usually pay attention to bagging battle, but I did not pay attention to see who committed, who got, whatever item in ninth, whatever. But nonetheless, that is going to be Luxie breaking away.
So could get shock if he doesn't have already.
I will say the bagging battle has been fairly even throughout. Neither bagger has really
Good to know, yeah.
dominated in this series.
Unfortunately, Fatal's kind of having some troubles in the back right now, so he's 8 for JC right now. So Team Leops definitely has the advantage right now going into lap 3. Let's see if they can maintain it though.
Kairos with a good box steal. That's a good box steal and a back
Nice
spam
back.
combination. That's huge. I mean, you usually would take that tight right box, but instead takes tight left and gets a back.
Unfortunately, couldn't hot dodge Pow. We see shot coming in. I'm not really sure who dodged that.
Yeah, I don't
necessarily.
know. I mean, it has to be a Leop shock. I mean, JC in top spots has to be a Leop shock, but nobody dodged it.
Yeah, it
I
is
don't think.
interesting. So spots don't really get mixed up a whole lot. Oh, barely
that
avoids
is-
the bomb car.
Oh my God.
Way too close for comfort.
Inches
there.
away from hitting Macy there.
Yeah, he's gonna get the 4 to win TC, so this isn't really
Well,
gonna affect
Leops wasn't
anything.
one the whole time, so I mean, it is.
So 145 maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's not 100% confirmed who Shaka was, but considering that Leops were more so in bottom spots there, I would say it was their shock, but don't quote me on it. We've been really so far this stream. We've been really good with whose shock it was, whose shock it wasn't. That one was a bit questionable.
Yeah, and it is hard to tell sometimes when spots are so mixed, like they were on
Yeah,
that
it was
race.
very
Like
mixed, and
who
nobody
heck
dodged.
used it, and it is a 145 and 1456. Yep, for Team Leops. So they win the race just by a little bit, and they're gonna keep their narrative of it being a pretty much a dead even war so far.
At even war, yeah. I mean, massive swings, like I said, that I thought
Yeah,
would happen.
that was only a
Has
plus
kind of
1.
calmed down. After third races, it simmered down, and
Right.
yeah, it simmered down for sure. Let's look at the table after GP1. I mean, Last war we saw very good performance from Fatal, but Fatal kind of slowing down a bit with a Sandhop miss in DDR, followed by going off the track in BC3. And TK, or after 2GP, sorry, TK started off last one strong and kind of maintained consistency throughout. Once again, their top scorer. And not really too surprised. TK is super strong.
Yeah, he really is very strong runner, and also has been playing for a long time, so he has like all the experience in the world to
Yeah,
help out. I haven't seen him playing too much lately, though.
bagging.
Interesting. I don't know if he's
Mainly
been.
bagging last couple of seasons, yeah.
Gotcha.
Bagged
Yeah,
for
like
Chillywogs,
yeah, I was gonna
Division
say.
7 champions, I think, or Division 6, either or. I think it's 7. And Chillywogs is now actually, speaking of Chillywogs, he's going to be bagging for them, I think. And Chillywogs are now in Division 6. I will be facing off against them with Contingency 2. I very much want to be in the top 5 in Indibs. Looking forward to it. Going to be facing off against Chillywogs. Nonetheless, back to cast.
And
KC
moving
coming out.
into Koopa Cape now. Yeah, going to race 7, with it only being a 4-point deficit, is quite literally anyone's game once again. Staying on Macy's POV.
Is Casper going to back instantly? Chooses not to. I was going to say with Leops being 2-3, Ops to,
Oh,
not
she
get
misses the
redded out.
Shroomba though.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to cost her a ton of time. Send her all the way back to 8th place. Unfortunately, didn't get the Shroom to pop out right on top of her. We do see that happen.
Barry with a good
quite a bit.
attempt. Or, no, actually, no. Looked like a snipe from Casper there. Yeah, it was Casper's Nana, pardon. I did see a Nana coming up from Flary as well, but I think that was Casper's Nana.
We'll see if Fail can avoid this TC, which looks like he will, just by shrooming away. Good use of the ceiling as well.
Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, someone did the strat.
Did we see a bagger take strat?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh my god.
I just now noticed that. Apologies
don't
for
quote
that.
me on it. Don't quote me on it, but Yoshi Chris is notoriously good at that strat. We'll see who it is.
See if it was him. Yeah, in a second.
We'll see it. That is YC.
Yeah, it was him.
That's YC. I mean, YC as a bagger,
Chris.
I will say, he's had his ups and downs. Massive ups and downs. But one thing he's good at is KC strat clip. Absolutely.
And we see him right there make it, so...
No, he's known how to make this for a long time. This is one of his strong suits. We'll see what happens.
We'll see if he has shock already, or if not. Nice star drop there. So Macy gets it into top 2 now for Team Leops with TK in first, and Macy dodging.
And there's the shock. Macy dodging in first is absolutely huge. Take a bow, Yoshi Chris. That is going to be a gone one, but Fatal gonna be predicting.
He's still behind Macy, kind of close, and
yeah, not too far behind Macy. I mean, Fatal is in green range. Like, maybe can throw a green if he pulls one and can potentially clip Macy from the side, but gets a red. I don't think that's gonna hit Macy unless she has a fib.
Oh, nice green!
Huge!
Beautiful green.
Oh my god, that is such a huge green.
Oh, but Fatal ends up nailing TK in the process though, so a little bit of collateral damage we saw. Casper gets into second, so 2-3 for Jason. Oh no, Casper hit the zapper.
Oh my god, that's Fatal from Casper.
Star drop though. He doesn't take it though.
Saving it for Casper. I think Fatal's saving it for Casper here.
I kind of like that play, yeah.
That's I like it too.
Play at all. So
I like it too.
JC, late shock comes in. You see Kairos crossing in.
That's the right play. That is absolutely the right play for Fatal. I will say that's a good play. With Casper in third, you want to secure 2-3. Fatal's getting second. 100%. Fatal's getting second. I like that play.
Yeah, I do too. It was a really good play, really good heads up play from him. Well, one that maybe not everyone would make that play. I think a lot of people would just take the star themselves, but yeah, really good from him to leave it. So 2-3, 5-7. That's a winning race for JC.
Yeah, and a play like that, considering that he only had 4 seconds to think about it, but from the time Casper hit Zapper to the time that he reached the star, that had to have been a fatal decision. Like, I'm sorry, not a fatal, like, detrimental decision, but that was a decision from Fatal. I don't think Casper, it could be wrong, but I don't think in that moment Casper was like, oh, let me get the start instead. I think Fatal probably, don't quote me on it, but I think he looked at the minimap, saw that there was a break, made the conscious decision to hop away from it. So,
Yeah,
nonetheless, a good play.
probably what happened there. But yeah,
Yeah,
just
2-3.
just once again, I mean, hats off to Yoshi Chris that race.
Oh, yeah.
He absolutely put in the work and carried Team
Oh, yeah.
Leops to at least help them mitigate that damage, so it wasn't
And I
too bad
love
of a
you.
race.
Okay. I like him a lot. Like, bro, like, as a bro, I like him a lot. Like, him and I get along. He's had ups and downs in the community. He's had some really sad downs, but he really has shown his mettle when needed. And whenever he has played well, he's played well. And I do think he deserves a place in high div MKW. I could be biased.
Absolutely.
I'm biased. I do think he deserves it.
Well, he certainly showed it that race.
He's gone through the ringer.
Why he
He's had a
belongs
lot
in
of
high div.
experience, like, mental experience, but now the bagging experience to back it up.
Yep, absolutely. Little early top 2 from JC. We'll see if this holds.
Yeah.
So far, so good. Oh, Macy gets into second.
See if Macy can draft Kairos. I was going to say in drafting range, Kairos not even close. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think maybe not
maybe
Kairos'
a
fault, just
bit.
Macy drafted too far away. So, oh, that's huge.
Took
Huge
out
fib.
everyone there.
Gets redded out, but that was such a huge fib, followed by collateral damage with the drop green.
Yeah, 2-3 for Team Leops and a 1-4 for JC early on here with Kairos in 1 now. See if Fatal can do anything with this red. Yeah, he's gonna get it off onto TK. Doesn't get past TC2. Great play from Fatal.
YC gone 10.
Takes over 1 though.
YC gone 10, like following up with the momentum of that last race. Such a big break. And
Really
I expect having that break, I was about to say he falls off.
Yeah, he doesn't have
I was going to
shock
say
yet.
with that bit of a break, he probably pulled some goldens and stuff. I don't think he has shock, and of course he doesn't.
Yeah, he
fell
didn't.
off.
It's shockless right now. Yeah, both baggers are falling off there. Oh, Fatal's off the track!
Oh my god!
Oh, that POW really screwed him up there.
I was gonna say maybe just back the green and concede the POW.
Yeah, that was the right play
Back
there
the green,
rather than trying to
concede the
hop
POW.
dodge. He tried to hop dodge there and unfortunately got a terrible air pocket bounce and just got sent off the track.
I mean, it's not like a detrimental misplay, but considering that he could have hopped back into alignment, instead of keeping his line.
He does pull a mega in 5 though, so that's a really good pull. But he's got to be aware of this red from TK. Just kind of
tough. That's that. Okay, I was gonna say maybe a side draft. Yeah, you don't want to draft directly behind the player. You draft and keep to the side of his line. That's a really good draft from Fatal.
And a nice mega onto him too, and pulls triple shrooms on top of that. So he should be able to pass Flurry. Oh no, Flurry gets the back green onto him.
Wow. Well, he didn't stay in TK's line, but he stood in Fatal's line, and he got punished for it. Another mega.
Fatal using this mega here, taking cut. We'll see what Cheney can get here.
Chain of shrooms. I was going to chain shrooms. If he chained shrooms, he get mega flurry. Oh! Macy dodges.
Fatal's off again. Yeah, so Macy takes over 3rd now, just with the star. So it's 1-3 for Team Leops. Although, can she hit out Kairos? Kairos does not take the rail. Oh, but Macy doesn't get on it though, so she's not gonna have Kairos. And yeah, it's a 1-3-4, looks like, for Team Leops. So another good race from them. Gonna help them increase their lead just ever so slightly.
Yeah. Oh my god. I mean, we saw a massive
apparently
Kairos failed rail, apparently. Leops, Rosen, thank you for that piece of information. Kairos falls off rail in lap 1. And I was paying attention to bagging battle
instead of that.
In that particular moment.
Yeah, I didn't see that either, to be honest. I mean, apologies for missing that, as that actually turned out to be a huge play, because that's the difference between getting 1st and 2nd that race. Which, I mean, in a war as close as this, that absolutely can matter. Probably will matter, to be honest.
Absolutely can, and ultimately will matter if Leops wins by a certain amount.
Every little play is now scrutinized, even more in wars this close. So at this point, it really is all about executing the little plays.
Absolutely, and I want to say, you just said it yourself. Every play scrutinized. And as a caster, you want to make sure that you remain professional. But, if low div players are casting and they say something, people might think, oh, they're a low div player. They're just, what they should play, what they, they're a low div player talking. But when we scrutinize as casters, we don't mean to flame. We just want to.
No, not at all.
We want to let the viewers know how impactful certain moments of races can be. And
Yeah,
that
that's
fall off
exactly it.
from Rail can, even though he got second, could have been a big impact. That being said, it is BC. We'll see what happens here.
See if we see any glitch takers, any glitch takers in the chat here, or maybe it'll get blocked instead. This will be something to keep an eye on. As most players, I feel like, can do glitch in this room.
Did you pull the reds out here for Macy? I was gonna say with those triple nanas, pulls him out a little late, but pulls him out anyway.
And she's gonna fire the reds up at Kairos. And did she get him?
Oh, it does. She does connect.
Okay. Yeah.
Is
good
Kairos
reds.
off from it? I think Kairos is off from it too.
And it's now top 2 for Team Leops, so those reds are huge so far.
Or was that Casper going on? I wasn't sure. Somebody went off. I think the red connected on Kairos, but not quite off.
I'm thinking Leops probably blocked glitch in 1.
Well, we saw Fatal. No, we saw Fatal going for it. It was open, but Fatal missed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. He's gonna back the reds on the left of bridge, hoping to get someone with those.
Okay, so Kairos did go off. Kairos has gone 8.
Ooh, gonna go super wide with the POW. Macy fails POW dodge.
That's a crucial fail miss, or that's a crucial POW dodge miss. And Ray finding himself into third. Ray has not really made too much of a stamp in this series so far, but finding himself in third, let's see how he can hold it up. That's good bomb snipe attempt as well.
Ooh, a Shroom. Are we gonna see Macy go first? We will see
Not
Fatal
quite
going
blocked.
for it. Misses it. Macy missed it as well.
Oh.
Fatal couldn't Shroom Macy off there, but a valiant.
No, it was lag. Yeah, lag there. Macy was ahead, a little bit further ahead.
So yeah, we see Ray up in third, and it's top 2.
Ray has like I said, hasn't really had too much. Ray went for a trick snipe, I think there, or a back green. No, it's just a back green, but has not had too much frontal presence so far this series, and is going to be kind of in a pressure-filled situation here behind their top 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, nice green from Fatal.
Yeah, Macy drafted, it looked like.
Was someone off there? Was he Fatal in third now?
Ray? Yeah.
Yeah, Ray's off, I believe.
Oh my god, did he get backed off?
He may have, yeah, because I don't see him anywhere now. He just disappeared. And we do see shot coming in, though. Someone just took glitch. It looks like Kairos.
King Kairos back at it again with another good play there.
It's looking like Team Leo's still going to get top 2. Or no, maybe not top 2. I think
1-3. Only 1-3. This is good if you're Fatal. This is good. Good play.
Any Mega Flurry? No.
Not quite.
So a 1-3. 5 or 5 looks like.
Oh my god, what happened to Ray? That's the burning
he may
question.
have gone backed off. I have no idea what happened, and we couldn't really see on the POV. Like, we didn't have good eyes on that interaction between him and the top 2. I mean, in the end, I don't think it really mattered that much because Kairos did glitch and just ultimately took over his spot. Yeah, we see Ray get 7th there.
Yeah.
Still top 2 actually from Team Leops. So
yeah, top 2 from Team Leops is good. I was gonna say, I didn't mention it when I was talking about lineups and making my predictions. I didn't mention it necessarily because I was kind of in a hurry to like really try to get both teams' lineups rattled off quickly. But I think Ray is probably their 3rd or 4th best runner in JC's lineup. And I didn't mention it, but I wanted to mention that one of the factors I mentioned, there were a lot of factors going into this, with chemistry, both teams not having like super high chemistry with a couple new players being added and whatnot. One factor was how Ray was going to hold up in the top spots and in the frontal presence, because I think he is their 3rd or 4th string best runner in JC, and so far I think got maybe like low 70s in the first match and kind of struggling a little bit in this war as well. But yeah, Leops as a team also individually as well, kind of playing a little better. We saw a little bit of slightly shaky gameplay from Leops match 1. Not super shaky, but a lot of mixed players as to who was in top spots. We didn't see like super consistent front run presence, but we're seeing a lot more of that this war from Leops compared to JC.
Probably getting warmed up a little bit.
Yeah,
I would imagine, kind of getting into swing of things. Is he hasn't really been too active, I don't think. At
Oh,
least
wow, Fatal, that's a huge that's a risky back spam there, but trusted himself to make that back on a TK, or to snipe on a TK rather than hitting Kairos there.
Top 2 now for JC, as we saw TK lose second on second there, but Macy will, right as I say that, take over second in the star. So a very brief top 2. And
Macy,
Macy
good attempt there from Fatal.
lost.
Oh, what happened to TK though? Oh my
Yeah,
god,
he
TK's
died.
off, yeah.
When Leops gets the star off onto Fail, and he gets bumped
And
off.
so is
by
Fatal.
JC.
Oh my god. Top 2 from JC though.
So yeah, top 2, and then the 3-4 for Team Leops. See both baggers just sitting at set, so I don't think anyone has shock just yet. Don't know if anyone's really going for it. Maybe someone else just now. I don't know. We see both of them.
Is Leops slips into second? He outlines Casper, I think. It's tight. It's very tight. Yeah, it's tight,
Leops
but he does
definitely ahead.
Yeah. Very good work from Leops, maybe to go super tight to avoid the fib, and then outline.
Interesting play for Macy. I don't know what that was about.
Yeah, I think trying to go for a bump off onto Casper. I think that was the intention, but doesn't connect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that had to have been the intention, to try to get ahead of Casper and bump Casper, but it doesn't connect.
Yeah, fair play if that was the case. And we do see cannon dodge with
Oh yeah, especially if Leops had it. I think Macy was like, all right, no matter what, if I lose a little bit of time, I'm still gonna dodge.
Yeah.
And there's the dodge.
Kairos dies there, unfortunately. So it's only Casper up there for JC right now.
Yeah, massive pressure spot.
Is Macy gonna try to make a play with this bomb? No,
just gonna back it. Just back it. Secure the top, the 1-3-4.
And yeah, she does connect onto.
Yeah, that's the right play. Her. Don't try to snipe second there. Just secure the 1-3-4.
Oof. Unfortunately, Macy runs into a ground shell.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter with the shrooms there. That's why I wasn't like, oh my god, he gets trailed still, or she gets trailed. Still has the 2 shrooms to boot. And yeah, a couple of plays you don't normally see, but some context behind those plays. Doesn't get Casper out of the top spot in lap 2, but given that they had shock, I think that's another incentive for Macy to go for something as niche as that.
Yeah, Team Leops starting to pull away a little bit here. Looking like there's gonna be a match 3, maybe, unless we see a very late charge from JC to win it at the buzzer. But
yeah.
Otherwise,
and Leops is starting to run away with this. They've been, after the first 3 races where we saw a top 4 from Leops, then a top 3 from JC. It's been slowly Leops chipping away.
Yeah, they're gonna with just 2 races left, they're gonna be up by 42. So yeah, they are starting to pull away. So it's looking a little bleak for JC in this match, but they're not out of it just yet. I mean, they get 1 big race here. They're very much still in it for the last race, and maybe we even see a repeat of match 1. I don't know, but it's certainly within the realm of possibility. We see someone leaving the room though. I don't know if we're seeing a sub out, maybe. Let me look at the chat real quick. Okay, Kairos, it was just Kairos joining. Okay, rejoining. So no sub out or anything like that. Just getting into the last 2 races now, and seeing what's going down. We'll see what tracks we have to go for tier 2. Jaggy, do you know what the first couple of races, what tracks those were?
Sorry, I had a bit of an emergency. Not a bad one, but I had to send a text. What did you ask me? I apologize.
Yeah, no worries, all good. I just asked, like, do you know what the first 2 tracks were of the war? What picks they were? Because
first 2 tracks of the war
one of them
were
is DDR.
Were DDR and fuck, I forget the second one.
It's all good. I was just curious.
NT was the third one.
Which ones they might go for this race, but
okay, yeah, I forgot what the second one was.
No worries, yeah. Everyone's
both opting to go for DKS.
So. We'll
Oh
see.
my
Yeah,
god.
we'll see it here. And it was last where I think that you said this is kind of where things got interesting with
TF.
both teams.
TF was race 2. TF.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Good to know.
Oh yeah, and then no, the chat's backing me up too. I just remembered that, but also chat is now backing me up. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, chat. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, for clearing that up for me. So, Macy gets a really good pull in third, gets the bomb.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't get
Definitely
the
here.
physics there to get onto the boost panel, but in position to Bob snipe. Yep. Good trade off there.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see. Switch real quick.
Oh,
Let's
and a
see the other
POW.
POV. Let's see what
He's gonna go
happens
for the POW
here.
right now. Yeah, the fatal's gonna be
Oh,
off. T-powed
yeah.
off.
Fatal's
Really good
definitely
POW
off.
for Macy.
Yeah.
She gets
It's
all the way
hard
back up
partially
into
target
third.
POW's TK, but definitely a better trade off. Definitely a
Yeah,
better
because
trade off.
it's
Top
top
3.
3 now for
Yeah.
Team Leops. Top 2, 4. Of course, right as I say these things, just like the
You're
spots
fine there. We're
instantly
top 3.
change.
It's not like you made a mistake. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Another bomb from Macy here. She's gonna have probably forced to just back it onto the red so it doesn't get hit. Blue coming in onto Leops. And this TC's is gonna be really tough for Macy. She probably won't be able to pass it off to Casper in time.
Getting into first after that blue. That's what
Good play.
it's what you gotta do. It's what you gotta do. Yeah, it's what you gotta do.
Yeah, because you get the good respawn there.
2, 3,
Don't
4
lose
now.
too much time.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're Team Leops, all you need is just like a neutral race. That's it.
Yeah.
And you secure the win.
Cannon would be huge here for JC to maybe dodge bottom spots. Whoever slows in Cannon, it's an indicator. That's mixed though. Spots are mixed.
Mega pull from
No
Macy. Imagine she probably use it up around here, maybe prevent a potential like shock into the double area, if the other team has it. That is. Blue pull.
There it is, another YC shock.
And Macy's gonna opt to
and a
throw the blue on
blue
Casper in first.
Goodbye, Casper. Here
Although
comes oh, don't wait. The blue hit so late.
That blue hit way
so
late. Macy still gets one though.
Yeah, so late.
But yeah, that hit way later than it should have hit.
Yeah.
A little bit of lag.
Yeah, it allowed Casper to get the trick boost before that blue had connected. So it allowed Casper to keep second. Had the blue happened earlier, we might have seen like a slight, physics thing with the Shy Guys coming in front of him. But keep second.
So we'll see the results here if it's enough, if JC's still in it this war or not. No, they are not. So we will officially have a match 3 as Team Leops is going to win this second match out of the 3 that we will have here this afternoon. Yeah, they're up 59, so more than enough. More than enough of a lead there to secure it. But I'm really looking forward to this last match in this decider, like who's gonna remain in D1 or if JC's gonna move up to Division 1, as it was JC challenging Team Leops, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So see if Team Leops can maintain their D1 spot or if JC moves up. Stick around, please do not go anywhere. You are definitely not going to want to miss this last match as close as it has been. I know the score doesn't really reflect it, but a lot of the second match was very, very close. Like for a while, like both teams played very well. No team until just the last few races ran away with it. But
I think we might be seeing a forfeit.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. All right.
Yep. They're going to match 3 right now.
Going to match 3, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. I mean, I think the second match was still entertaining. Not as much as the first, but still, again, partially part of the way you keep the entertainment going is the narratives. Leops bouncing back from that second match heartbreak right at the death in GV2, coming back very strong, and it didn't affect them ultimately. They played, new game, fresh slate, clean slate.
And that's so important, like in these types of matches, also in high div, is to wipe like those really bad races or those endings away, and not let them affect you in the next match. Like keeping that mental high, everything like that. It really is vital. I talk about it a lot, but it really shouldn't be downplayed just how important that is, and that also comes with experience. Like these guys, all of them pretty much, have been playing for such a long time in the years, so they have the experience. They know how to keep a level head and not get too down on themselves and let it drag on. So that certainly plays a factor in it as well. But it really does go a long way, And I mean, you
Absolutely.
need perseverance in these types of best of threes, stuff like that.
You're very right on that one, right on the mark. Um, taking a look at the viewership here, we probably have the most viewership in a while. I mean, I don't know about ZC versus YSL. I couldn't catch the cast nor cast it. Period. But I didn't catch the max peak viewership. But currently at 160. Thank you all for coming
Nice.
along and watching this cast.
Yeah, thank you all for tuning in. That's a lot more than I I kind of predicted on Monday afternoon. Figured a lot of people might be in work or in school,
On
but
a
yeah,
Monday
thank you guys for
afternoon,
tuning
yeah.
in.
I mean, the MKW community coming out
For
very
showing out.
passionate,
We
very
really do
driven.
appreciate it. We really do. It means a lot getting this many viewers. I mean, it really is an amazing matchup too. I mean, D1 qualifiers certainly don't want to miss. We had another one not too long ago between ZC
Yeah,
and
ZCYSL.
YSL as well, and that one wasn't nearly as entertaining as this one, but
Yeah, it was kind of one-sided.
yeah.
I remember in chat, like I caught like the first couple races, but I said something in chat about that I thought it would be YSL 2-1, but that was under the guise or under the assumption that they would win match one. But my prediction was if ZC wins match one, they'll win match two comfortably. Like I put if ZC wins match one, they'll win match two, and I guess that is a half brownie points, I guess. Half
Yeah,
brownie
definitely.
points.
I mean, you were right about that. Like, they definitely had a lot of the momentum after the first match and probably gave them a little fuel. Like, it's all right, we're not going to lose this. We're up 1-0. Let's just put these guys away and to bed and remain in D1. And that's exactly what they did. I mean,
Yeah,
they
I
just
mean,
did
fair
not
fair
mess
play to
around at
ZC.
all.
They've kind of been like kind of the D1 gatekeepers for a bit now, but
Hmm.
they're still very much D1 for a reason. I mean, they are
Oh, yeah,
D1
for
level.
sure. For
I mean,
sure.
it's just hard to contend. Like over the years, it's hard to contend against the likes of basically it's two sets of groups, not two teams per se. Because teams, you have teams like in certain eras, you have Ethereal and MW, you
Hmm.
have JX and AI. But in terms of groups, you have well going all the way back to way back in the day, right? You have VA Vitality, which is mainly the MW group, which is mainly partially the AI group, which is now kind of disbanded a little bit. And then
Yeah,
the
they have.
JX group, which went back to Ethereal, which went back to Underground Kings. Um, basically, it's been kind of hard to break that dominance of the Jeff group and the Barney group slash the Fox group, I should say, because you had
Yeah,
Fox
yeah.
Barney. Leops was a part of that group with MW for a while. Um, but yeah, over the years we've seen basically 2 and 3 teams dominating at once. Lately, over the last 4 or 5 seasons, it's been JX and AI. Before that, we saw a couple of seasons here and there where we saw like different teams participating. Like we saw KT winning, or was it Ignite? Was it Ignite or KT? It was like final between KT and IG 3
Was,
seasons.
yeah. KT was a thing for a while, and IG as well
Who
with
won
like
that? Who won
Fake
that
and
again? I
Cornin
totally
and
forgot. Was it KT or was it
Middle.
Ignite? I totally forgot.
Oh gosh, I don't even
In
remember
chat,
either, to be
please tell
honest
me
with
because
you.
I was
Yeah,
not really
enlighten us.
following MKW barely at that point in my life. Um,
Well, it was like a short
KT,
time
KT,
too that
yeah,
those
KT won that,
two
and then we saw like
were a thing too.
we
Yeah.
saw MA win a division, I think, but for the most part, it's been like it's hard. Circling back to the main point, ZC being the D1 gatekeepers, it's kind of hard for them to stand out against the dominance of
Yeah.
the Jeff groups and the the MW people groups.
Right. For sure.
But they are very much, I think, gonna be a contender this season for potentially playoffs. But we'll see.
Mm-hmm. We'll
That
see
being
what they
said,
can do.
match
Yeah.
three,
Let's
race one.
get it underway.
Let's get
Starting
it.
off on DDR, match one. I mean, match three. Similar to match two, we saw DDR picked early on as well. Macy with these triple reds, gonna throw him up at Casper.
Ooh, Fatal's out.
Well, that hits
And
Leops
yeah,
in turn. Unfortunate.
yeah, we saw a bit of Macy and Leops miscommunication with the red last war in TF, a little bit there too, but we'll see how Macy can run this up. So far, a little shaky. They're not landing on the rail, but it's not
We'll
going
see
to
a cut
cost her.
taker,
Not going to
ultra
cost her too
taker.
much, yeah.
So she will not be in one. It's actually going to be TK taking over first. So Team Leops remains in first with Fatal.
Okay, so gone too. Ooh, what a box steal from
Nice item
Leops.
steal from Leops. I don't
Yeah.
even know if he meant to take that title loss. He probably did, to
He
be honest.
probably did. Yeah, I know. If you're taking cut and you're just ahead of third there, you take the type box all day long. I think that was
Yep.
intentional.
Yeah, so top 2 for Team Leops. Although we do see the blue coming in.
Oh,
don't know
no,
if
some
TK has
deja
any more
vu.
screens or not.
Well,
No, we do
granted, it
not.
was only one blue, but we saw a lot of blues on a Team Leops in race 1 of match 1. It was 3 blues on Team Leops.
And Fatal hits TK with those reds, so gets into second now. Gonna try to POW red Leops in 1. I don't know if that's gonna connect. Probably not. Yeah.
Oh, a dodge on a Macy. Macy went around. She didn't take the Mega Ultra, but had to use it because of POW. And there is another YC shock. YC has been showing out. Even
really
bagging battle
has.
match 1. Favored in match 2 a little bit. And another shock here for YC.
And we are seeing, I don't know if that was a blue warning that we got on the screen or not. Maybe not. With some kind of warning. Still a top 2 for Team Leops.
Still a
Looking
top
like they're
2.
going to keep that. Yeah, probably still going to keep that. I think Leops will. Yeah, he's just going to take the cut 2 in second. So top 2 for them. Looking like a 4. Yep. 4-6, 4-5. Nonetheless, a great start for Team Leops. Race 1 as that. Yeah, shock by
Top 2,
Yoshi
4,
by
5.
Chris really secured it for them. And he gets the bagger point as well. Help him out with that as they go up by well, start a tail in a second, but probably gonna be somewhere in the teens, I would imagine. So sizable lead. Couldn't start off much for that, and we will see a DC, so a reset coming in.
DC and a reset. All right. I think that's my cue.
Unfortunately.
I was gonna grab a snack, but I wasn't able to. Now I
Well,
think I
now's
will.
your chance. Yep, absolutely. We can take a short
Do you have
break.
anything to add, Vinny,
back.
or do you want to go to break?
No, I don't really got anything to add right now. I think we can go to break
Hmm.
just shortly and come back when they all rejoin.
Okay, absolutely. We will be doing that. Let's go on a short break, and we'll be back after these messages. All right. Did you commence proceedings already, Vinny?
Yep. All right,
Okay.
we are back in live. Just back from break we're about to get started with the second race. Hope y'all sticking around and haven't gone anywhere, as hopefully you'll be smooth sailing from here on out.
Yeah,
As
and
we
then we
will
did see
go into
spot
the
claims. By the way, we did see spot claims from Team Leops, so we will be seeing them in. Well, I guess it doesn't matter ultimately. It is a reset
Yeah,
track.
they did not get the
But
track pick. They
yeah,
wanted
1, 3, 4,
Mountain.
5, I think it was.
Yeah, top 2, 4, 5.
2, 4, 5.
They
Okay.
were spots. Yeah. So we should see a couple of them back here at first set, I would imagine. Maybe top 2 goes. We'll see actually Macy commence in or gets the
Oh, yeah.
TC and
I thought
Mega.
fourth. I
So
thought fourth was. I didn't. I don't know if 2 of Leops ran, but yeah, it does get Megan in the end. I'm gonna pay close attention to the bagging battle. I always pay attention to the bagging battle in this part. We don't see either bagger committing early. Every once in a while, you see that, but we do see YC committing first, and a Bill lost there from Luxy. We are going to be seeing YC maybe getting a box 10 here. Actually, goes past the boxes, but still in 10th. Yeah, he had another item.
yeah, not a bad play to skip set there, as he still has a pretty sizable lead in
Yeah.
10. So
yeah, sometimes you see like the
shot.
last chain chomp bagger going for a box at 30.
Right.
But YC has a big break now.
Ooh, is Fatal going to be able to dodge? No, he does not dodge the power with those shrooms. So he loses the shrooms. DC cut there in second.
Yeah,
Casper in 2.
opting not to go for the hop dodge to keep his frontal
come down to
presence, which is
Flurry.
fine. A back from Flurry though before the blue gets Casper, and a shock to
dodges.
Leops. Yeah.
Yeah, so
good back
probably
from
goes
Flurry.
for
I will
his
say, a good
shock,
back from Flurry.
I believe he's still 10, so he could get a second shock as well. So good play for them to use early. Nice green trail. I didn't see who he got, but I believe it was a Team Leops member. Ooh, a fib.
Fatal looking at his own artwork there, keeping that mirror use, and like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fatal knew he was connecting.
Yeah, 1-3 now for Team Leops.
Oh, you're at YC. I don't think it matters though. Yeah,
yeah, it's not gonna matter at all.
Already gone.
He's perma 10. Good try from Macy. He tries to push
still
off.
Gets a box third though. Yeah.
Oh,
good attempt on the snipe.
Oh, nice.
He gets Casper. Oh my god.
On that green, yeah, Macy got him. What a play.
Macy was attempting that snipe on cut, but Casper just so happened to be in that spot.
And we will see her getting a 7th place box. Unfortunately, it is a blooper, so she's going to try again. And it's another one's TC, so some tough item luck there.
Another TC.
But she does pass it.
Macy has had a ridiculous amount of TCs this series.
Nice pass onto Ray. I don't know if Ray's going to use dodge. No, he does not. So he does get TC'd. And Macy's going to shrimp and is only going to get 7th out of this.
2, 3,
but
4 for JC, though.
Yeah, so still a winning race for JC, but yeah, afraid doesn't get past that TC. Could have been a little better, but not much he could have done there. I mean, it was a great TC pass from Macy. You have to give her credit there. But yeah, good bounce back from JC here to stop the bleeding after the first race, and are trying to reel in Team Leops here.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, good. I was about to say good start, but that was race 2.
Yeah. It was a really good start for Team Leops, but JC gets the win on the second race. So unfortunately, we don't really have a score update just yet. We're trying to fix that. Thank you, Astro, for working on that early on here. So we'll now see them opting for Stadium, and Team Leops going for Moonview Highway on the opposing side. And it will be Stadium getting picked. So JC's track pick, they probably should be able to hit out first, especially if a second can get a red. Hopefully they can connect fast and take over perhaps like top 2 or top 3. It'll be very interesting to see how Fatal plays this start out. Doesn't get a red, unfortunately. Gets bananas instead. So
we can slam on the way down, maybe. Oh.
Yeah, you can go. He's gonna go for. Oh, he nails
there.
himself. Fortunately. and doesn't get a
Oh,
very favorable wall bounce at all.
significant fail, yeah.
Yeah, he's loses a lot of time for that.
Oh, Casper's. Pay attention. Maybe a couple wheelie bumps from Bagger. No, I don't know if anyone gets bumped, but you might see a -5 later. We'll see.
We could. Something to keep an eye on. Failing to
Ray,
string up
okay,
as
Ray
Larry.
holding his Ray getting shrooms, I think, and getting up to 1.
Yeah,
Has
1-3
not
for
been
JC.
has not been in the front too often, and is in first. We'll see how Ray can handle the pressure.
It's going to be vital for him to keep 1 here. I mean, he absolutely
Does he have
needs
another
it for
shroom? Is a
JC.
question. Possibly. No, he doesn't.
He's not taking cut, but Fatal does. So it's a top 2
There's
for
Fatal.
JC.
Oh,
And a
taking
really
it
nice
really
play from
nicely.
him. Yeah.
Taking a cut really nicely.
And also is going to make turn skip. Really
There
nicely
it
done.
is. Yep, beautiful. I think Ray did not make it though.
He's still second though, but we are gonna see. Actually, yeah, he dodged blue. Of course, he still had a shroom left. Still top 2 for JC, but Macy's gonna try for the green snipe onto Ray. Doesn't connect. Fib snipe attempt, a little short. Oh, Macy gets fib though, and Flaherty's gonna get TC. TK and Leops are there to help pick up the slack. Oh, another TC though for Team Leops. Oh, but Ray gets past it though.
Yeah, and Ray, I think, isn't within range. He's within range of TK. TK goes wide, gets it past. Back to Ray!
Him. Oh, what a TC battle.
What
and
an exchange there.
Ray is on the losing end of that, but yeah, what an insane TC battle that was. Oh, the red connects on someone else, not Casper.
First hit with an Anna, has a shroom anyway. Shock.
That comes in.
JC targeting. Targeting one of Team Leops there.
Oh, a bomb on the line. Did that hit anyone?
Casper.
Man, a lot
Casper
happening
dodged
there
and immediately suffered the fate of that bomb.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's just tough luck from Casper there. There was nothing he could do. After dodging, not really anywhere to go. Just an amazing bomb. Saw there from Team Leops. And it was still a top 2 for JC, top 2, bottom 2. So in the end, JC still comes out with a slight winning race to keep it. Looks like a pretty manageable deficit, I would say.
Yeah.
After the race 1, they brought it back quite a bit. So give them credit here these last 2 races for not folding like after a strong start from Team Leops.
Absolutely, and hopefully we can get the score in a little bit.
Yeah, hopefully.
Give me one. Be right back for 10 seconds.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. I mean, we'll see Team Leops going for BC3. See him go for it a lot, as they love to do Ultra. They're very proficient at it. And we will see Goldmine coming in for Team JC. Very standard track pick for top 2, bottom 2. 8th can go up the half pipe and even get a 10th if their baggers go slightly forward at the start. Hoping to pull Bill. And it will be Goldmine.
Yeah, Goldmine from JC. Here we go.
Not sure if you have any POVs in the back to see if anyone go up the half pipe or not, but I imagine that is what they will.
I think the bot might be messed up. I think there might be an issue merging rooms potentially for scores, but we'll see.
We see Macy getting the draft, and that's going to get her into 3rd. Flary gets into 2nd, so it's a 2-3 for Team Leops.
Macy in draft range of Flary, though. Flary going a bit wide. Doesn't get the draft, though, and keeps. I think that's good from Flary. Stay wide. Prevent the draft.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, no, what am I saying? They're teammates. Sorry, I looked up.
No, you're all good. You're all good.
My bad. 1-3 here for JC, though.
Under Ray as well. Has to chain a blooper here.
Oh my god, surely one of the baggers pulled a Bill in 9th, considering this break. I mean, look at this bagger break. We're going to see a bagger going for... This is so risky, though. What if the other bagger has a star? Oh, what if the other bagger has a star? Oh,
Lexi in 10 now, I think. That was almost a troll, like, whoever that was.
Yeah, we saw one of the baggers hard stopping, and then it was a little risky. What if the other bagger had a star, But it looks to me like whoever had pulled shock is now safe with it.
Yeah. So we will keep an eye on that. Yeah, in that situation when shock comes in, if it does come in. Meanwhile, Fatal shrooming up, trying to get closer to Flary. Still a 1-3 for JC, as Casper is holding down the fort for them in 1. Good green avoidance there.
JC in 1-3, I can't tell if Luxie is trying to drop a star or if Luxie has shock, but
I
we will
think
see.
he's trying to drop a star, maybe?
Oh,
Maybe
star
not.
attempt! Star troll attempt! YC had it! He lost! He lost it!
Wow. And you say Luxie did get it out of him for sure?
Yes, absolutely got it. And I'm
Okay.
shocked too. Like, it seemed like the baggers were kind of separate from one another.
Yeah,
And
they
that can
were.
happen every once in a while where the bagger with shock kind of loses track of where the other bagger is. And
Yeah, I mean, Yoshi Chris
yeah,
was safe with it for a while. We saw the bagger split, but I mean, Luxie ended up finding Yoshi Chris again and ends up starring shock out of him.
yeah.
Which, yeah, I mean, it's a pretty big misplay from Yoshi Chris, but I
I
mean,
didn't
like he said, it does happen.
I don't want to speak in 100% certainty terms, but from what I was mainly paying attention to the runners there, but it had to have been where YC lost track of where Luxie was. And
Yeah,
maybe trying to
probably
avoid
did.
runners, like stopping, trying to avoid runners. Probably had to do that multiple occasions and just didn't know where Luxie was in respect to him.
Well, luckily it didn't really cost Team Leops. They still get 2, 3, 5, 6 winning race
Yeah.
after 2 winning races in a row by JC. Looks like, I believe, if scores are correct, Team Leops is up by 18.
18. Okay. That's not that much. I mean, JC
No,
still
it's
has
not at all.
plenty of time to catch up here.
Yeah, with still a lot of races to go. A lot of war to be played. They are very much in it. Looks like I'm still deciding what track to
Between the
go
next
still for
between
now.
the next 2 or 3 races during intermission, I might be quiet because I'm finishing up my food.
Yeah, all good, all good. No worries. Yeah, Casey coming out for JC and BC3 for Team Leops. They really want Team Leops really wants that BC3 track pick. We've seen them pick it 2 races in a row, and they
Oh,
will get it. We'll get it
thank you,
now.
Kaizo. That piece of information. Apparently, YC didn't have shock, but
Oh,
it was
okay,
a weird.
okay.
It was a weird spot where
We just
Lucy
kind of
was
assumed
going
they
forward
did.
in front of
Yeah,
first to
Luxie
drop a
started.
star, and then all of a sudden saw YC just there. But apparently YC did not have
Yeah.
it. So
Interesting. All right, so that's good to know. Oh, we see Casper getting the hit onto Leops there early on. So all of JC appears are
Ooh.
top 3
The
early
beginning
on.
of this race is absolutely in JC's hands here. Top
It
3,
really is.
maybe block cut and go for
Nice
ultra in
pack.
second. But this could shake this up. This could shake it up. That bomb hits
Bomb does
Casper.
not hit. Cut doesn't get blocked though.
Does hit Casper, yeah.
And we're gonna see TK using a star and cause havoc on the cut.
Macy could have. I think Macy could have taken that with that shroom, but didn't want to risk it.
Yeah, just play it safe there. That's probably the smart play. I mean, although you could have gone for it, it's lap 1. If you don't get it, still have catch up. But she's still just chilling in 5th place.
Casper, who initially
now.
got bombed, was already in place for Ultra. Immediately just
Yeah.
took Ultra afterwards.
Yeah, he did. I believe he made it still.
He did. Absolutely. He's gone 1 now. Or kind of gone. Not really.
And we did see TK doing star cut. He made that as well.
Oh, we saw somebody spin out, though, in the minimap.
Layups up there as well. So a couple of team layups, but
Yeah,
also
yeah, yeah.
JC. So kind of a mixed bag early on. Triple streams for Macy.
Casper got hit out of 1. Yeah, no wonder. I saw spin out.
And we'll see shot coming in. Fatal dodges. So I'm assuming that's a JC shot. Yeah, Ray dodges.
Yeah, I
as
mean, they were
well.
10 the whole time. That's what you need to do. I mean, that's what you need
Oh
to
yeah,
do. You're 10.
absolutely. You have
Yeah.
to shock there to prevent them from taking cut.
Fatal is
Fatal's in a-
griefing. That's also what you need to do. Fatal griefing. I like this.
And he makes the ultra too.
Beautiful.
Nice play from Fatal.
Well played, JC, so far. Well played.
Yeah, they've played this race flawlessly so far. And still a very close pack as well. A lot can happen, like for lap 3, if we see some blues getting pulled too, or bombs.
Yeah, we saw Leops starting to break away a little bit. There were 2-3 anyway, or no, there were 1-3.
Not
but
anymore,
that
yeah,
shock
it's still
definitely
very
changed it up.
close. Yeah,
Yeah.
it brought the pack much closer together. Because if it wasn't for that shock, he's probably still gone 1.
Yeah, and we'll see. They probably have shrooms here. One of them is going to unblock. They're 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
They're going to make a lot of team plays here. One of them's
Yep,
going to
cut's
unblock
open
probably.
now.
It's not blocked. It's not blocked, period.
And we do see him taking cut and shocking right after they make the cut. So good shock, assuming that's also JC's shock, second shock of the race. Is that them in top? Are they top
Yeah, it
3?
is.
Yes, they
It
are.
is. They all took cut and shocked
Blue
right
shell.
after.
Blue shell though, that's gonna hit Casper. We saw
We'll
there.
get Flary maybe with this fib. There
Yeah,
it
he's
is.
gonna try,
Oh.
but doesn't get him. So instead of it being top 3, it's top 2-4. Looks like. That was almost a I mean, still a big race, but that was almost a massive race for JC. If only that blue doesn't come in at the line. We'll see
Hey,
what spot their other
I
runner
said it
got.
lap 2. They played this race really well so far, and they ended
They
up
they
finishing the
did.
job.
Yeah, they finished the job. They played that race to perfection, in my opinion. And also those 2 shocks from Lexi as well kind of sealed the deal for them to prevent Team Leops from breaking away just by doing cut. So they do get top 2, 4, 8,
Not too far.
8, 10. Which of course is going to bring them to within 5 points after 4 or 5 races ish there. And keep in mind, it is also 4 race GPs, so you don't have just the 12 continuous races, so we do see, yeah, each GP resetting. But still, I mean, as we've seen the first 2 matches, pretty close, pretty even.
Yeah. No, I was going to make a pointer, but I forget those match 2 where they had an instance where they wanted to claim spots later in the war. That was match 2, though, not this one. But yeah, only a 5-point deficit.
Yeah, and we are seeing, I don't know if they just DC'd from room or what's going on, but
well, the rep chat is there for a reason.
Yeah. I don't look at it a whole lot during the actual cast, but yeah, checking it. Looks like they're, let's see.
Yeah, it's just an instance of someone DCing. Yeah.
Trying to, yeah. They're just asking if they want to reopen and get alt spots after.
Yeah, it was definitely a Leops DC, and they reset on their own terms, on their own accord.
Yeah, that makes sense. So just see him rejoin room real quick. Well, what have you seen so far, Jaggy, in this match, or what have you got to say? What kind of pointers for both teams?
Well, I want to take a look at the table bot if you have it. If not, it's all good in the hood. But I think so far in this war, I don't think anybody has really stood out like super far individually. I think it's been more so like, back and forth blows. Oh yeah, this is the table from match 2, of course. But in terms of this war, I think it's kind of just been back and forth team blows. Nothing really sticking out too much. But this is absolutely the calm before the storm. We will see somebody break the deadlock. We will. I mean, well, it's theoretically possible for there to be +1 races up until the end, but nonetheless, someone's got to win, and I feel like it being this competitive, it's only going to be a powder keg waiting to explode. So, I'm really looking forward to seeing these last 8 races.
Me too. I mean, we're going to be in for a very entertaining last 8 races. You're definitely right about that. Let's see if one team takes control, kind of like we saw in the second match with Team Leops at the end taking over the war, or if we'll see JC entering right back, since that's just been the name of the game, this best of 3 thus far. And I mean, we haven't really seen many of these challenger matches be close like this. Yesterday, Fib played Pago, the D4 qualifiers. That one went to 3 matches. So, and we thought that was like the closest qualifiers match so far, because every other one has just kind of been like a blowout. Like I think all the other ones had 1-2-0, but this one and the one yesterday have been close. So it's been a little change of scenery, which is nice for the better, and we'll see if that keeps up for the 3rd match. But it's also just something to think about, as you don't see it a whole lot where most of them are like just blowouts and not really competitive. As we should be getting started in a second. Now we have 10 in again. Will be interesting to see what track picks both these teams go as well, since a lot of the good ones for like 2-4 and 1-3 have been played already, but they still do have some, like a RBC, for example, or kind of like an MT as well. Probably what we'll end up seeing here. Also, Sherbet Land too could be another contender. And yeah, we are going to see. I actually want to see MH come in for Team Leops and RSL, like I talked about for JC. Is like RN 2-4, pretty standard track pick for the 2-4-6-8 spots. And it will be Sherbet Land coming in, so we'll definitely have their lowest contest for Aether and another one or two get mid to is hoping to get the Shrooms at the set, and if you're Macy, you're just hoping to get a red in third and hopefully do some damage on second here.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. I mean, RSL is absolutely a track where absolutely anything can
Doesn't get a box,
happen.
though.
Okay.
As for bringing out the greens, and Macy's off, didn't get the hop.
Yeah, Macy got bumped wide and then had to like really kind of work her way around to get a spin drift there, but does not stay on.
Ooh, a bomb attempt, not gonna hit. So a top two, nice green from Fatal, top two for JC. And 4-5-6 for Team Leops. Top three for JC, yeah, 4-5-6 for Team Leops. Casper in third there. As they do have a break as well.
Like
just now, starting to pull away. Looks like Luxie, yeah, Luxie in 10, a wheelie bump though from Yoshikris. That's not a pen, but
No,
does
really
slow down
is not.
a little bit.
Yeah,
And
top two though for
Macy doesn't foul.
JC. Oh, that was a scary bill.
Yeah, Kairos just about built Macy there at the end.
If you're Macy here though, do you go for first? No, I was gonna say first is breaking. Maybe talk about second.
Yeah, probably a good play, but chapter 2.
But opted to pow pretty early there, pretty early on.
Yeah.
Battle's been pretty close throughout. It looks like one of the baggers is off with Bill in 10th. Bill in 10th there now. One of the baggers overtakes. We'll see who that is. It's gonna be YC in 10th now. Oh, that's a good play from. That's a really good play from Fatal. He does catch YC.
Oh, Macy's off again. Same spot she was lap 1. Someone else was. It was Ray. Ray was off as well. So it's Casper in first. Looks like TK in second. Yeah, 2-3 for Team Leops. Although can Fatal muscle his way into third? No, he gets redded. Sent all the way to 8th, but TK got bombed as well, so he's in 7 now. Blue Shell coming out.
Slowing pretty heavily. I think Flary got hit.
Yeah, Casper's gonna get blued. Is Ray gonna get redded too? No, looks like he breaks it.
No, I think he's out of red range now. 2-3. Unlucky blue there for JC.
Oh no, Casper got redded on the line.
Oh my god. Oh, is he after? He's before. No, he's after. He's after.
I think he crossed.
Yeah, he crossed.
I mean, Casper just got wombo comboed like there at the end, just on the line. Unfortunately got blued and then redded and then almost bombed too, but he barely crossed that. But turns into a winning race for Team Leops. They managed to bring it back. I mean, thanks to that late blue. It's kind of sealed the deal. And that's going to extend their lead a little bit more. Yeah, they ended up getting 1-3-4, actually. 1-3-4-6. So almost a good race for JC, but they just weren't quite able to finish due to some tough luck on the line. Which, not really in fault of their own. That's just how MKW goes sometimes. But got to shake it off and move on to the next race. You're still not down by that much. Still very much in it. But it's those kind of races that can get you down a little bit, get the medal down.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just got to flush it. Goldfish memory.
Flush it down the toilet. Goldfish memory. But yeah, I mean, it's been pretty competitive war. Sorry, in between races, I've been kind of attending to something, but I think I'm good now. I'll be able to finish the cast without, because I sent a couple of important texts. I think now I'm good. But
awesome.
I'll focus on the rest of the cast now. I think I'm good, and then we'll see how it goes. We've got a lot of Mario Kart still. We got 7 races left to play, or 6 now.
We might have just have 6. Don't know if that race selection on the graphic is right, but Yeah, still a lot of MQE like you were saying to go. So yeah, okay, we are going into race 7. So 6 left, halfway through, and still a close war for both these teams. Moving on to Koopa Cape. Ooh, a nice bomb pull from Macy.
Oh,
Just gonna have to
yeah,
avoid the
Macy
red
could
though.
potentially. Oh, okay. Has to protect herself there. Ops
Doesn't
the but yeah.
bomb
Instead
anyone.
of that was really good play from Macy, expecting a red to break on the Shroomba and then backs it anyway. Beautiful.
Yeah. We see Ray getting into 1. Nice play from him. So now it's a 2-3 for Team Leops. See maybe if Luxie will drop a star for Ray potentially. Or if Yoshi Chris
Yeah,
is willing to
I
drop
mean,
for 2-3.
first is not that far away from second. A star drop is absolutely crucial here,
And we do see
especially
it.
if you're YC, if you're dropping a star, like what's going to happen there? But it looks like
Yeah,
a star
Ray gets
drop on
star
JC.
drop.
Yep.
TC pull for Macy. Yeah, she's probably not gonna be able to pass it unless Casper's Mega
Oh,
runs
he
out
captures in
here.
draft range
Doesn't.
though. Oh, Macy
Yeah.
stayed in the line for too long.
Yeah, probably hoping that Casper's Mega would run out. Maybe she could pass it off to
Yeah,
him, but it just
Casper
didn't.
was in draft range though. Easily there gets the draft on Macy.
Yeah. And now Fatal holding the star in 6, maybe hoping that Luxie will pull shot or also could chain pretty soon. Pack is still pretty close. He probably could afford to hold this just for a bit if he wanted to.
Yeah,
But he's gonna be forced into it with this POW. Leops gets bombed there, so Fatal will take over 4. Gets right behind Kairos.
Oh, by the way, is that Luxie in Waterfall? Are we seeing an old
Oh, it
fashioned? Are
may
we seeing the
be.
old fashioned bagging strats of trying to get box 10?
I have not seen that strat in
I
a
haven't seen
long
that in forever.
time.
No, that's Luxie. Never mind. That's Luxie up there. Okay, I was gonna say Luxie was just okay. No, Luxie was just sitting on set. I got a
Okay.
little because you know the first set is literally right where the baggers used to get those falling waterfall boxes.
Yeah.
I got thrown off there by a moment, but Luxie definitely has shock, 100%. So we'll see what
Yeah.
happens later on in this race.
We didn't see it get used though when Fatal was in a star like at the end of lap 2. So maybe they're just trying to wait for
Just
us
trying to
with
wait
those,
for the
or maybe
opportune
Team Leops was
time.
in dodges, yeah. Ray gets past the TC
Wow.
and a blue comes in
as well.
it's gonna cancel. I think
Yeah,
Fatal maybe got a
cancel.
little bit affected by that, and we did
But
see
dodges.
Bill
Like,
dodge from
no
Leops.
way Leops dodged that.
Yeah, he dodged that, and Bill. See him. He's gonna get 1 after all that. 2-3 though for JC. Although can the greens connect? Oh, a bomb, 2 bombs at the end.
Goodbye, Flary. Goodbye, Macy.
They just
That
kept bottom
is
2 off of that.
huge.
Wow. Yeah, every once in a while you see like 2 bombs right next to each other, like from those items. It's kind of cool to see or watch, just 2 different explosions. But yeah, that really hurts Team Leops there as they get bottom 2 off of that. But there's literally nothing like Macy could have done or Flare. I mean, nowhere to go to avoid those. Either of those bombs, really. It's still 1-3, so 1-3 bomb 2, but JC wins it by 1 as Luxie gets the bagger point. So yeah, basically an even race. Not really gonna change things a whole lot, but you'll take that if you're JC. Just down 17. It's like with
Yeah,
5 races.
I'm kind of confused about the shock though. I mean, we saw YC dropping a star late
too.
lap 2.
Yeah, and Fail got it and was in a star at the end, so kind of surprised it didn't come there. But yeah, maybe Team Leops was in dodges or few, and they just didn't want to call it there. Potentially, we can't see everything as casters. And I mean, we're not in the calls, so we don't really know everything that's going on. But something to think about for sure.
Yeah, definitely some food for thought, and we are going to be seeing an MH. We saw, I mean,
And
this has
Parkway,
been
too.
good for Team Leops on both occasions. We saw them, well, second race I think was more mixed, but first race we did see Team Leops running it up pretty well.
Yep, and it will be MH coming in. So either team, I mean, could play this well at the beginning and take command. I mean, this doesn't really favor either team that much more, I don't think, just based on the starting spots. We'll start on a Fatal's POV.
Leops and
get the
Fatal,
red.
we've seen this exchange several times. And
Fatal's gonna
Fatal getting the
draft
draft
Leops.
again.
Tries
We've
to push
seen
him
this.
off.
He
Did he
did.
push him off? He
I think he did.
Wow.
No, not quite. I think he just hit a car. He just hit a car.
Oh,
I think.
okay. But still, though, I mean, that's a great play from Fatal to take over one. That's very important, and he gets the
Like the drag, he
trail.
dragged it. He dragged it immediately. Yeah.
Yeah, very huge on this track too. If you can get a breakaway, it's almost impossible to catch up unless they get blued, of course. So 2-3 or 3-4 maybe from maybe that's 2-3-4. Yeah, 2-3-4 for Leops.
Luxy losing
Team
Bill there.
Leops.
YC was already in 10th anyway, but Luxy losing it in 9th there, giving YC a bigger break. And the bagging battle has been pretty mixed. Well, when I say mixed, it was mixed match 1, YC getting the better of it match 2, and Luxy getting the better of it a little bit in this match.
You see Macy gonna
Ooh!
pass the, not pass the
Unlucky.
DC to
Unlucky.
Luxy. Never mind. Good try from her, but yeah, she's gonna have to eat it, and she's kind of out of the race for right now. Let's go back to Fatal. He has a little break in 1. Still isn't really comfortable though. 1 blue shell, and he'll be taken out of first. So you gotta be careful. Unless
Yeah, this
JC
is not a
holding
comfortable comfortable enough for running, but not for the sake of a blue.
Yeah, JC could be holding it for all we know. We don't.
Well, I do see Ray. Ray did not dodge. I mean, it was it was. Yeah, they're probably shock here. Maybe I was gonna say it might be a YC holding shock, but YC does not have it yet. Because if JC would have had it in 9th, they would have used it when Ray got into it. So.
Yeah.
But no shock coming in for Team Leops either when Macy was in her start earlier.
Yeah,
if
so
they
Fatal
pull it
gets
now, they're
first.
definitely getting Ray out. We'll see. No shock.
No
No
well,
shock.
there it is, and
Wow,
Macy gets
fam.
shocked right out of the
Last
start.
second
without
shock.
really dodge.
Last second shock from JC probably in 9th.
So yeah. So yeah, we saw Team Leops getting 6-8 and Casper 7th, but a really good run from Fatal. I mean, you couldn't really play that race any better than how he played, especially the beginning too. The beginning was vital. Like he got Leops out of first pretty early on and pushed him into car too after he drafted him, and just ran the rest of the way with it. It's actually top two 6 or 5, top 2 5-7 for JC. My bad.
5-7 indeed, yeah.
Which is gonna just only have him down by 4 with 5 left, 4 races left, something like that. I believe 4 left, but yeah, they're right there with Team Leops, and they're knocking on the door with not much war to go. It's coming down to the wire as we kind of predicted it would.
Indeed. Yeah, JC getting a much needed race on a Team Leops track pick, might I add. Like I said, dominance in match 1. A bit of a mixed bag match 2 in MH, and now JC winning on the Team Leops track pick. And they're hovering. JC were hovering over DKS, but opt to go for TF instead.
Interesting, they're picking TF here. They're not 8 or they're not 4 either. Like, we don't see TF getting picked a lot when you're top 2 5-7. So interesting they picked it, and they do get the
5-7. Yeah,
pick.
you don't see it very often.
But I mean, Casper still can go for Bill, like go for 10th. And I mean, they just don't have 4th to draft 1 here. So I imagine first will probably swerve a little bit to the right, maybe.
Yeah.
Or
and we saw Leops not swerving in Fatal draft. In match 1, we saw Leops not swerving and Fatal drafting him. This time we see Fatal in first, and he does draft.
Yeah, good play
from
him.
He does swerve, sorry. No draft. Except for Kairos.
Yep. Yeah, this is really close. Fatal needs an item, but 1 item list here. And we see Macy getting into 1. Casper
shrooming
1 now. Yeah, Shroom's into first.
We see a lot of, this is like a Daytona 500, a lot of drafts, but not a lot of things happening until maybe the explosion at the end. We see like
Macy kind of got screwed up
Macy
there
failing.
at the cut. So it's a top 2 now for JC, although this pack is still so tight. I mean, this is anyone's race right now. But they are in command though with this.
Oh, this is good. This is good. Oh my god. I was gonna say this is good work there from Leops to get those bounce off snipe attempts.
Yeah, and good job by Fatal avoiding those greens. Although he's gonna get blued, so he's gonna lose first. Didn't get anyone caught in that blue.
Still 2-3. I'm paying attention to minimap for a moment there. Leops got past a TC. So JC was 2-3. Now they're top 2. Or actually, no. Macy is gonna slip into second. Did slip into second.
Fatal wants to do with this POW that he has in 7 right now. Gonna use it here. Macy gets POW'd in air. We see TK building up and dodges in 1.
Unlucky for Flurry. Yeah.
So
TK's
Yoshi
gone.
assuming, TK's gonna get first this race. If you're JC, you gotta play for 2-3 or 2-3-4 as the pack is still extremely close in the 2
And
for
Macy
8
isn't
spots.
snipe range. If she can get a box here and then a snipe here on the way
Oh,
down
can't she
from
get the
this
fib
little
off?
thing here, he does.
She
She does
does!
get it. She does get it.
And Kairos gonna take over second though, so take Casper's. Although he gets trail, I think.
No
Blue
way.
coming in, that's not gonna affect a whole lot.
Dude,
Look like
I
it's gonna
can
be a
see the
top 2
future
team
of
Leops.
like if Macy can chain the shroom into a snipe item, and there she did. She
You
got
called
it.
it there. Late shot comes in, which TS a lot of people in the mud, it looks like. Yeah, we see on Fatal's POV just inching up the line. So it's a bottom 3 for JC. I don't know what Casper got exactly. Hopefully it wasn't bottom 4 for JC's sake, or that would be extremely,
Oh
extremely
my
bad
god,
for
if it
them.
is a bottom 4. Hey,
It could
the
very
powder
well
keg.
be.
The powder keg is what I'm talking about here.
That's what you were you were talking about it before the GP started. I mean, this could be it, what you were talking about. On JC's track pick nonetheless.
Yep, and
Yeah, they
there's
didn't
a
get
top
top
3
4, they get
5.
top
The
of the
powder
pack.
keg has officially exploded, and I mean we still have 4 left, but massive momentum going into this next GP. Well, not
Yeah.
necessarily because it is the GP end, so maybe it's not
So,
as bad for JC as initially thought.
down 29 with 4 races left. Yeah, they're still not out of it at all, but that was a really big race for Team Leops, the plus 25 race. They certainly can take this now and run with it and earn total control of this war. They just need like even races or kind of mutual races, and they should be good. They should be chilling in this qualifiers match. But yeah, I mean, we go back to that play that Macy made with that fib. That was just monumental.
Oh, this is Josh. Josh is coming in as a sub bagger here. Last 4
Oh, that's
races.
Josh?
Is this
Okay.
tactical or does Luxie have to go? Oh
Yeah,
my
I don't
god.
know. We don't see Luxie leaving room just yet. Because there are 10 in now.
Wait, KA? I thought this was Josh NZ. No, is that KA?
I have no idea who it is. Like, I mean, the me name is just Balloon, so
I know
I have
Josh
no
is
idea who
also in
that is.
JC, no?
I thought he was. I could be wrong, but
It's KA.
might also
Okay,
be.
thank you, chat. It is apparently KA. Also
Yeah.
has some bagging experience as well.
So K is bagging then for them, or
Yeah, apparently so.
yeah, this is interesting. Let's see if this changes anything, or if this helps JC at all. I mean, that's to be determined. Oh, it's still, yeah. Casper's who subbed out. Luxie's still in, so K is running.
Oh,
It looks
Luxie's
like
in. Oh, so it's a runner. Okay, so KA
Yeah.
subbing in as a runner.
K subbed Casper, so
Got
perhaps
you.
Casper
Okay,
had to
yeah, and then
leave.
KA joined 10th to fill in that when someone leaves in like 3rd or something, then they join in 3rd, but it shows up as 10th. So yeah, KA subbing in as a runner.
Apparently, it's a -10 because K has the wrong me name.
No, wait. No.
That's what
If you have
Astro.
wrong tag, it's not a -10 though. It's a strike, no?
I mean, I'm just reading what Astro said, unless like the rule got
It
changed.
could be
He was
wrong.
saying
I think the rule
if,
might have changed lately. We'll see
if
what
Team
happens. Let's
Leops
not focus
changed.
on that right now.
Yeah, we'll see RBC here going into race 9. See what Macy can do with this Nana. Probably not too much because Leops is 1.
Ooh.
She ends up getting wheelie bumped. Ray passes the TC
Oh,
to
unlucky
his
KA.
teammate. Yeah, unfortunately that is really bad, as KA was their top spot until then.
Fatal
But Fatal's
is in
got
a
a lot
good
of work
spot
to
here to
do.
either snipe or back. What does he decide to do? Goes for the snipe, doesn't connect.
And he gets bumped out. Trails
Oh.
Macy in the process, but he lost a lot of time from that as well.
Or one of his
compared to
greens
Macy
broke
in the
at
process.
least. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that second green connected onto Macy. We'll see though. The bagging battle is starting to separate a little bit. It's not. Oh yeah, it started. Oh, Bill in 10th there for whoever that was. We'll pay close attention later on.
Yeah, we'll have to see who, excuse me, who that was. Still fairly close bagging battle. Keep an eye on that. See Fatal trying to do
1-3
everything he can to
here.
break up the
1-3 here
stock
for Team Leops.
Leops.
That is going to be Luxie winning the bagging battle for JC. Blue, yep.
CC Blue coming in, yep.
It's going to be a 1-3 now for JC. A combo red potential. Oh,
Flurry
he
gets
opts
hit.
to go for Flurry instead. Or no, is that the combo red? I'm not sure. That might have been the combo red on Leops, but doesn't connect to either of
Didn't
them,
hit
actually.
anyone.
Yeah, I didn't connect to either.
Ooh, Leops has got to concede this red from Fatal here. Be careful.
This is good if you're Fatal. If they're 3-4,
Yeah.
this is a very good play.
That lets Fatal into second comfortably.
Yeah,
If you can
just
avoid this
don't
green.
do it too much, but on the bridge there is a good spot to do it.
Yeah, it really was. That just gives top 2 for JC momentarily.
Oh, here we go.
Throw the
We are
red
going to be seeing one of
away.
the baggers holding shock. I believe that was. Oh, it's YC. Looking like YC is just chilling, sitting pretty, holding on to that shock.
And I believe a lot of Team Leops is in the back, so they could have dodges.
Yeah,
as
and
well.
this is rough if you're JC. I mean, Luxy winning the bagging battle. YC able to sneak that in 9th, and we might see. Well, we saw Macy using a start, but to catch up possibly.
This top
Here
2
we
is a little
go.
bit of a break, though, so they could still get top 2 potentially, even if shock
They
does come in.
could.
As
It
well
depends
as
on
the
what they
shroom pull
have.
from
There it
Fatal.
is.
Wisely uses it there.
No
Getting the
dodge.
shot coming in.
Just a
Yeah,
shock
no
in the
one
boxes.
dodged that. Top 3 actually for at least for the moment. JCK is trying to hold on to get that forward.
Switch over to Macy. I want to see how this this kind of shakes up a little bit.
Yeah, she doesn't have a chain yet, but she's gonna get an 8th place box. See what she can get. Ray in the back. Looks like it's about it for JC. Yeah, a lot
Oh, a
of
target
other,
POW on the other
teams
POV
going up.
onto KA. KA, I think, might have lost 3rd. Just got 4th. It looks like it was close though. Close finish.
That's still a really good race for JC. Nonetheless, we saw them getting top 2 near at the end, and maybe 4. I'm not exactly sure what else they got, and then Ray getting 6th.
Yeah, I'm not sure what spot KA got. KA 100% got target POW'd last turn, but it looked to me like KA recovered. Yeah,
Oh
they're
yeah,
still 3rd.
yeah, top 3.
Yeah.
Top 3, 6. And just when we thought Team Leops was starting to pull away a little bit, JC brings it right back, and they're only down, well, probably single digits because Tailby has to add K, but yeah, just got single
37.
digits.
41 to 20. 21 point. Yeah, so I think we're seeing an 8-point deficit now. Only up by 8 is Team Leops.
Banner points maybe
The
wrong.
mental
Maybe
math.
the table it's showing like 11, but
Yeah, play like they're
nonetheless,
up 8. Play like they're up 8 according
Yeah,
to
yeah.
mental math.
Yep, for sure. There's still 3 races to go. They still have time to bring this back, and potentially that's the race they needed, like the momentum. I mean, this has been the name of the game. I mean, when one team gets a good race, it seems like the other team gets a really good race right back and gets just kind of like a tug of war with momentum. Back
Absolutely.
to DK Summit. We've seen this a lot in this best
Yeah.
of 3. Seen this track a whole lot.
Okay, we are seeing an 11-point deficit there. So, I mean, DKS has been has been pretty entertaining so far from both teams. We saw target POWs galore. We saw shocks at the end for basically both match 1 and 2. And let's see what happens in this 3rd outing.
Yeah, it's gonna be important.
Good line,
for,
beautiful
JC
line
to
there
hold
from
on to
Fatal.
these
That was
spots earlier.
beautiful. Flips into
Yeah,
first.
he takes over 1 because of that. He should be able to do double easily, unless he gets contested. Oh, Leops though.
Great
gets the
lows as
1.
well. Leops.
Will he contest Fatal on the cut?
No, it's
Fatal
Fatal
missed it.
contesting Leops on the cut. And Leops
Really good
is he still
interaction.
on? Yes, he is. Wow, that lag is crazy.
And he ends up greening
Oh my
Fatal
god, that's
after that.
Leops has been lagging a little bit. Not a whole lot, but has had
That
those
is
spur
insane.
of the
lag.
moment
I'll say that
moments.
much. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Nice triple shroom pull from Macy. Oh, but gets fibbed at the zipper there. Really good fib.
Oh,
top
what
2
happened to
JC.
Leops? We switched POVs and Leops is gone.
Yeah.
Oh my
Him
god.
getting hit by
Good pal there.
something. Yeah, Pal so a Fatal couldn't do double
But Macy
there, but
Macy
recovers
gets a
nicely.
kind of a higher trick towards the end and takes single with Mega, not able to take double there. So
all
JC's
the
still in
3
top
just
2.
taking single.
Switch over to Macy for a moment there. I want to see if Macy
Macy has a
doesn't get the
bomb.
trick.
Yeah,
She
I
was
don't
in
think she's
snipe
in
range for a
sniping range
moment,
anymore.
albeit barely.
Yeah, not anymore. She could back this maybe onto K and tell her teammates to go Y potentially. Maybe
The
we'll just
only
do-
bomb spot is on the humps, is on the trick spots. That's the only bomb snipe spot.
Well, now it's
Oh,
just
has to
yeah.
back it. Oh,
It's
another
another
one.
bomb
No
though.
way. It's not
Eats
going
it
to
up.
connect, I don't think. Oh,
Yes, it
my
did.
God.
Oh, no,
No,
it
he's
didn't.
not.
No, it
He's lagged
didn't.
out of it.
Yeah. Man, I thought that
Oh, my
hit Fatal
God.
for a second. Yeah, he lagged
Oh,
out of
man.
it. Oh, we see Flurry dodging and Bill. Let's see where that takes him. It's gonna take him quite a ways up there. No, he kind of got dropped off in the
Oh,
snow.
bad build drop.
Yeah, really bad build drop. I thought he may have gone past the snow, but he didn't, and didn't gain as many spots as maybe he could have.
Normally, when you lag out of a bomb, it's kind of quick, but it took like a full second
Yeah, it did.
for
Made us
Fatal's
think.
name to teleport back up.
Just made us think he got hit by that. Actually.
Yeah. I mean, that failed trick, right? That failed trick at the end of lap 2 got Macy out of snipe range. I mean, I feel like that is a very key aspect toward JC's winning race in that respect.
Yeah,
It's
really was.
those micro decisions mentally, but that's not a decision. Obviously, that's the micro decisions, but it's also the micro scenarios and micro fails, just micro anything in MKW that could really add up and can
Oh
really
yeah.
change things around.
Especially in a war like this, as close as it is, those micro things you're talking about. Also, apparently we're going to race 12 now because of
Yep,
the
race
reset.
12.
So this is the last
Race
race.
12. Oh my goodness.
It all comes down to
Dude.
this. I mean, 4-point deficit. That right?
Yeah, 4-point deficit. And Vinny, let me tell you something. I'm hacking. I'm cheating. A lot of times when I cast, I get the exciting ones. Like, I think back in the day when overtimes were a thing. I mean,
Yeah,
overtime
yeah.
can still be a thing. But
Mhm.
in MKPS, there were a total of 3 overtimes throughout MKPS. I casted all 3. The ZC and YSL match was not even close, and I wasn't able to cast that. And this match is close, and we're seeing DKJP. It's a pleasure to
Wow.
cast for each and every one of you. It's so good to cast. I mean, it's a
It
pleasure.
really is.
We're going into race 12. Here we go.
Yeah, really glad to have the privilege to cast this match. As good as it has been, really couldn't ask for a better best of 3 between two very good
Here we
teams.
go. And this is a good track to outline first, but we don't really see Macy trying too hard. I mean, it is we didn't really see Macy too hard trying to outline Kairos. Opts to go for a box instead. And JC are gonna be top 2 to start.
Yeah, really good start from JC. They gotta use all the Flair's gonna use the Mega. Try
Not top
to
2, actually. No,
hit him.
who's in first?
I can't really tell now.
Or to say
It's kind of
Flary.
mixed up. Well, yeah, Flurry makes his way up there. Same with TK. But I really cannot tell who's
Still
in.
can't see who's in first. Yeah, I'm surprised.
Battle Glitch, help us out, please.
Yeah, somebody drafted into 1 ahead of Kairos, and then we don't know who it is still. It's
It was
Ray.
Ray.
There
Ray
it is.
who's up there. Yeah, Macy just holding this Mega for now. Gonna have to avoid
Attempt on the
Fatal.
green there.
Here's why.
Yeah, good attempt onto Luxie there. Doesn't connect onto Luxie.
Ooh, has to slow down to avoid the red. K's in a star, and stars Macy. Stars the Mega out of Macy.
Oh, by the way, the
Fatal
score
item
just
list.
flipped. I don't know why the score flipped. It's 335 for JC, by the way. It's a 1-point deficit, not a 3. I just want to let you guys know.
Oh, okay.
1-point deficit here. Ray gets
That's
hit
good
out.
to
He
know.
wasn't first. I think somebody took cut ahead of him, eventually got him out.
Ooh,
We
Fatal
are seeing the
pulls
top
blue,
2 here
though.
for Team Leops.
Not for long though. Is the blue's gonna be coming in?
Well, I mean, Fatal hitting the Nana there. They could still be. No, they're not going to be top 2 anymore. People are going to take cut.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
K
KA
in
getting
8 though.
KA got blued and mega'd. So unfortunate for him.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Ooh, TK takes the item box way, so Fatal doesn't get one. And gets triple reds too. He can do a lot of
Pay
damage with
attention
these.
here. I don't know who has shock. Somebody has it. Somebody definitely has it.
We don't see.
YC, I think, has it right now.
And this is huge because Macy has a star, and it will come in there. Shot comes in.
Oh,
We see Flurry
he's
up
gonna get
there,
Kairos out. He's gonna get Kairos out. This looks like
Yeah, Kairos
Raps
is gonna get
potentially.
redded. Yep. So Macy into 1 now, and pulls a shroom.
Yeah, this is Raps. This is Raps. I thought maybe a blue, but this is absolutely Raps.
I mean, unless they
Team
do something
Leops.
catastrophic here, yeah, it's
Team
gonna be
Leops
it.
are 7 seconds away from securing their place in Division 1, and they've
Yeah,
secured
Fatal
their
gets
place in
there.
Division 1.
That's definitely gonna do it for them. What a finish! What a best of 3 too. This was just
Oh my
insane all
God, what a
around.
war!
But Team Leops comes out on top in the end. Stays in Division 1. And a really good try from JC as well. I mean, they a really good. I mean, they fought like a lion the whole time, all the way until the very end, and almost pulled it out.
Yeah, man. I mean, I said it. I
Up
didn't
to
know who. Was,
4-5
I
as
mean,
well.
I said Leops 2-1, but it was going to be tightly contested, and man, was it! First
It really
and third
was.
matches respectively, super tight, super close, and yeah, very fun match to watch.
It really was. I mean, I'm glad I got to sub in and cast. It was really a pleasure to watch this. And yeah, I mean, I mean, a lot to all the viewers, and we did have a lot of them that tuned in. I mean, they got a treat today, for sure. So thank you all for watching. Absolutely. And I mean, what are your
Yeah.
thoughts overall, Jackie, on this?
Sorry, I didn't know because I've been so focused on the cast. There was apparently that -10 that I mentioned. Yeah, there was that pen. They were down.
For the name?
Yeah, JC were down by 1 until the name.
Oh yeah.
I was casting this as if they were down by 1, but yeah,
I kind of forgot
nonetheless.
about it too, low key. I know I mentioned it, but yeah, K just had the incorrect me name, so it
Yeah.
ended up yeah being -10. So they were down by a little bit more than we had originally said, but still, I mean, in the end, yeah, Team Leops. I mean, they didn't need that pen to
They
win
did not
anyway.
need that
They got top 2,
ultimately.
4, or 5 either way, so they would have won. But just a little footnote there. A reminder to
I mean,
have
the
the
shock
correct me name.
essentially, like, disregard the shock red. The shock essentially secured it. But
Yeah,
since they were up by 11, if they were up by 1, without pulling a red, it wouldn't have been secured necessarily because Kairos would be right behind the top 2. But yeah, the shock red definitely secured it.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah,
What a
really good
war.
play from Yoshi
What a
Chris.
series.
He did really well. I don't know. Are there any interviews or we've
I
been
don't
doing interviews in
think
ours?
so. I mean,
I know
let's
last
see.
time ZC wanted one, and we kind of ended the stream shortly, so I just didn't know if JC wanted to or Team Leops. I'm sorry if Team Leops wanted to do one or not.
Yeah. I don't think that there's no. I can't type in.
I
Well,
can't either. So
I can't either. Well, referees are no longer allowed to type in ref chat. So,
yeah,
um, damn it! Darn you, JC! Darn you, JC, for changing the penalty submission. Penalty submission requirements. But it's okay.
all good, all
Man,
good.
thank you one. Thank you all for coming along. Oh my God, we peaked out at like I think 180.
That's amazing. I
Yeah.
think it's like the most viewers we've had in a while for a MK
Yeah,
Week cast.
totally, man. That was a very.
188.
I mean,
Wow.
it helped. It helped that it went to match 3, and it helped that match 3 was so
Yeah,
tight.
absolutely. Yeah, 188 is incredible, especially for Monday afternoon. Yeah. Well, I mean, once again, I know we've said this, but thank you guys for watching today. Really do appreciate the large turnout. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna go back and watch match 1 of this later on. I want to see that ending. Absolutely, that you talked about. But yeah, but
Yeah,
both teams have a lot to be proud of, and I know JC didn't come out on top, but they played very well, and hopefully they do well in D2, and maybe next season they can find themselves in D1. But
yeah. I mean, D2. We the D2 challenges. Both D2 to D1 challenges have failed. JC and YSL, both challenging teams respectively, will stay in D2. And then the D3 qualifier between CY and CS was unsuccessful on CY's part. So all the D2 teams will remain in D2. And in my opinion, I think it's a pretty good division to watch. I mean, D2 for the last
oh
couple
yeah,
seasons now has been, in my opinion, I think better than D1 in terms of competitiveness.
that's a fair
But
statement for sure.
this season is also going to be the same. I think D1 is going to be a lot more competitive than prior. I will say that for sure. But D2, what I'm saying is D2 is going to maintain its status as one of, if not the most competitive divs of all of them.
Yeah,
Especially
definitely gonna be
18.
looking forward to watching them.
Especially with 8
season.
teams now.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of great teams all around in that div. And hopefully we'll get to cast quite a few matches this season and do some of those, because those are definitely going to be must-see TV.
Yeah. Oh, Fatal saying enjoy clown POV. Nah, Fatal. Hey, give yourself a pat on the back. MVP of match 1. Match 2 maybe fell off a little bit, but match 1, man of the match. Match 3 did pretty well. I gotta say props to Fatal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good effort. Honestly, good effort. Even though
Yeah, nothing to
JC
be
lost
ashamed
match 1,
about
he
at all.
was. Or they won match 1. I'm sorry. By that nail biter, but he was the MVP for JC's win in match 1. I will say. So give yourself a pat
Yeah,
on the
he
back.
did well, really well.
All right. Well, I think that is it for this stream, and very fun series to watch and cast. That being said, I'm Jaggy.
And it's been Vinny.
We'll see you guys on the flip side.